I'm just going to start streaming now.
Yeah.
So, hello, welcome to the watch along with Rob and his dog and the Macam Cabby. I hope you're all well. Rob's been a little bit under the weather, but he's feeling a little bit better. Let's say he's on the mend. Are you confident today?
Semi-confident.
Yeah,
I've gone for a win, but I've got a sneaky feeling we'll win this one, but not confident I will win it. It's a tough ask.
I'm just trying to find the. Yeah, it's gonna be a difficult one. I mean, just the way that we've been playing now.
Yeah.
So and Man U are on fire. Um, I think there's a lot of Sunderland fans not very confident that just because the fact like the way we've like been going on.
Yeah. The
But
thing is, we tend to play better against the better teams, and Man United don't fare well against teams in the bottom half of the league for some reason. I don't know why, but
I know it's weird. I'm gonna say hello to people in the chat. Don't forget, click the thumbs up, thanks, and hit subscribe if you haven't. Thank you. We've got 18 people watching already.
oh, I'll tell you what, I'll click the little thumbs up thing, shall I?
Yeah, no problem.
Which I rarely do, but there you go. I always do it, but I normally forget to do it until somebody reminds me.
Oh dear. Right, in the chat, SCFC 99, Andrew Moore, Gary Hoyle, hope you are all well. Are you confident today, or do you think it's a bit of a free hit? Hello, Colin Major. You're going for a 1-1 draw. Afternoon, Ken Walton. How are you? It's a bit of a free hit game, isn't it? To be quite honest with you. I'm not expecting anything today. I hope we do win, of course, but I'm just not expecting anything. Am I being negative, as I usually always are? Oh, excuse me. Been a lazy day. Hard game ahead, but still reasonably confident, going for a 1-0 win. Says Gary. Okay, but without Ballard, it's going to be tricky.
Yeah.
To say the least, it is definitely going to be tricky that way. Rooster, how are you doing? What is Labree's inconsistent? Is with to be inconsistent on playing him? I don't know. There's a lot of people saying they wish they'd drop Robbie and play either Isidore or Meander. What's your take on that, Rob? I mean, do you think that's a bit weird? Constantly starting Robbie all the time, or is he because he's such a big unit?
I think Robbie starting's fine, but Hume, he's had a couple of stinkers recently. Yeah, I mean, Steve said exactly the same that I'm thinking. Hume's on the right wing again. Well, yeah, he's a right midfielder, but he's not a right winger. It depends on. I know the BBC is saying we're playing 4-2-3-1 or something like that as a lineup. With back four of Nukieli, Gertruda, Alderete, and Ronaldo. Sadiki and Xhaka in the defensive midfield, Hume, Lafayette and Talby across the attacking midfield, and Brobby up by himself. Not quite sure whether it will actually pan out like that. It might be more like a 4-5-1. Not sure. But it looks like Lafay's got that central position he likes playing in. So maybe we'll see a little bit more from Lafay. But interestingly, on the sub side, we've got Angulo, Jocelyn Tubby are back and sitting on the bench. So perhaps we'll see them at some point today.
Like I say, it'll be a bonus whatever we get today, but like I'm not expecting much. But like I said, we've got now to lose. Look, as far as I'm concerned, Europe I think is a million miles away. Thanks to the subscriber, thanks Tar. I think that's gone. I think we literally have to, just it is coming to the season closure now, and it's just going to be a bonus, massive bonus that we've already stayed up. Some fans say it doesn't matter if what position we're finishing now. We're in the Premier League next season. You're not going to get much when you're playing against the likes of a Man U who's on fire. But Man United have qualified for Champions League. They might be on the beach as well, Rob.
Yeah. Well, they ain't going to win they're not going to win the title, so they haven't got a lot to play for. So yeah, maybe Man United will be
day because if it was to
however, there's been a lot of stuff on the beat, particularly this week about how Man United don't like Sunderland because we took the piss when Man City snuck the title back in 2012.
Hold on, so I'm just on me live. I'm just doing the intros.
So there's maybe a little bit of sort of added interest from Man United in playing us today. So we'll see.
Yep. On looking at the awards night, we're going at Xhaka. Nick Barnes in his strip, but he could have chose some better footwear, couldn't he? In his moccasins.
He's got his loafers on.
Oh dear me. That's Barnesy. Granit Xhaka doesn't look too impressed there, does he?
He doesn't, does he?
It's absolutely, it's class in it. And there was a nice touch as well for George Forster, Player of the Year, and he's been mentioned as well. He just failed to reach his 100th birthday, so a nice touch that as well. But I thought that Nick Barnes picture was pretty funny. Yeah, hope Ahmad gets a good reception today, says Gary Hoyle. Steve says, Hume at right wing again. What is the manager smoking? Martin Lewis, hello, mate. Afternoon, he says, how are the lads going for a 2-2 draw? Brobby and Isidore last minute. I want to see Brobby doing something today. He's been pretty anonymous the last few games. We're playing at 4-2-3-1, says Steve. Yeah, it'd be nice to see a Brobby brace, says Gary. D Hall, I'll settle for 1-1 today. However, lads, 7 Celsius chill. It's cold outside here as well. David Knight says, good luck today against Man United. Try and win your last 3 games and Euros. Here we come. Cheers, David Knight. It's a very, very tough ask today, but we'll give it a go. Colin Major says, hello, Rob. Hope you're feeling better. And yes, you've replied on the main. Gary Hall, yeah, another season in National League North for South Shields. One step too far, I'm afraid. They've had a cracking season, South Shields. It's a harsh league to get out of with just the one automatic promotion places. Just a couple of results, I think, which let them down. But they have had a decent season, and I just think they need to strengthen themselves a little bit more to get over that line. For automatics, I mean, same with Carlisle United, where I live. They were beaten at home 2-1 against Boreham Wood. They got a player sent off, so they will be playing National League football again. John Bell, how are you doing? Good afternoon. I'm just going to leave you, Rob, for a couple of minutes. I'm just going to put the daughter's dinner on. I'll catch you 2 ticks.
Yeah, cheers, Cabby. I'd say looking at the lineup, the Beeb says it's 4-2-3-1, but it's more likely to be a 4-5-1, I would guess. Pack the midfield. But as mentioned earlier, it's nice to see Angulo and Jocelyn to be back on the subs bench. They may just get a run out this afternoon. Might have been better one of them being in instead of Hume on the right wing, to be honest, but we'll see. Yeah, a few other games today as well. We've got Brighton against Wolves, Fulham against Bournemouth, and the later kick-off at 17:30, Man City against Brentford. Middlesbrough had a tough game today. They had 20-odd shots on target, or 20-odd shots, and still didn't manage to score. So they played a nil-nil draw against Southampton in the first leg of the playoff semis. So not ideal for the Borough. And one result to speak of from earlier on, which was Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1. Liverpool took the lead. Chelsea equalised, and it looked like last time I looked at it, Chelsea were having more of the game than Liverpool were. So, yeah, that's where we are at the moment. Yeah, Gary, thanks very much indeed. Yeah, the move went well. Got there. There's a few stumbling blocks along the way, but we got there in the end and settled in nicely. We've had friends over from Spain last weekend, which is why I wasn't available for the watch-along against Wolves, as we were out gallivanting about in Durham. And, you know, we're back where we know a lot of people. We've got lots of friends in this neck of the woods. So, yeah, really good to be back up in the northeast again. It was a long 23 years away, to be honest. Yep, noted, Andrew. Enjoy the babysitting, mate.
Oh, Packer Andrew, how are you doing, Andrew? I hope you're doing your stream still. I'm watching, but I have to pop out for time to time. Oh, he's looking after a niece. No problem. John says he fancies our chances today. So what we might have to do, Rob, we might have to go halfies on a DAB digital radio.
Yeah.
And you might have to turn it up at your end, and you might have to do the commentary in the background at your end. That might be the only way we can do around it, Rob. Yeah,
because, I mean, they cover the games. It's just there's something seriously amiss with Sunderland, because they're just not even bothering, you know, we've got live commentary on, so, which is really annoying.
Yeah. Well, the fact that we've been listening to it on the SFC website all season.
Yeah. Afternoon, Ches.
Hello, Ches. You all right, mate?
Baz's channel.
Greetings, friends from North Carolina. Hello, Kevin Lance. Good to see you. Click that thumbs up. Thank you. We're going to have a chilled out Saturday today. Look, whatever the score is, look, if we lose, we're not expected to win. If we win, it's a massive bonus. I've just got that now. We've had a great season. If the Newcastle finish above us, so be it. I mean, they would expect to be the richest club in the world. It doesn't matter where Sunderland finish in the end of this season. I think they've had an absolute superb season, and you cannot deny them that. So, you know, I'm just going to chill out for the rest of the season and enjoy.
Everybody had us nailed on for instant relegation. We've far exceeded what I expected. You know, I would have been happy with 17th. You know, the fact that we're finishing mid-table, possibly upper part of the mid-table if we pick a few points up. But yeah, good season.
Yeah, I think that's been.
Can't ask for more.
It has been a good season. Tony O'Reilly, hello, Cabby. How are you doing? How are you doing, Tony? How are you? Well, James SCFC Ramsey, how are you doing? I think James has got a good Son Until I Die website on Facebook as well. I think he's still admin on that, or is his page. But I hope you're all right, James. You watching the game? Oh dear me! Can't be calm if we get battered again. Questions must be asked because this could easily continue into the 26-27 season. It's a strange one, Steve, because I mean the way we finished in the championship, we lost the last 5 on the bounce, and we were all thinking, "Oh my God, we're going to get slaughtered in the playoffs." And look where we are. Sunderland just seem to turn it on when they want to turn it on, and they do it. It's like leading up to the Newcastle game, we were really shoddy. We lost two on the trot, and we were a completely different side against the Mags. We actually destroyed them second half. It's just nuts. Rob should receive Radio Newcastle on Freeview TV. Now he's in the area. He'd be able to receive it on DAB radio as well. So there might be some times where we might have to have the background commentary from Rob's end. So we'll have to work out some sort of system where we can play it through so everybody can hear it from Rob's end.
We'll do what we did when you had that fair down to was it Blackpool for one of the games.
Yes.
I've got the commentary on my phone and just stood the phone next to the microphone.
Yeah, that was a matter of fact, Rob. You can, there's always means around it.
Yeah. I think we can get it on Freeview, but unfortunately the TV's downstairs and I'm not. And the TV's operated by the Ayatollah Susan, so can't argue with that.
Just in case you missed it as well, it was the awards last week, and we got Chemsdean Talby, who got awarded goal of the season. Cracking goals, Chelsea, and against Burnley as well. So I think he's definitely deserved that, to say the least. Jess as well got an award from the Sunderland Lasses. And so did Katie, and I'd like to see Barnsley has removed his strip. Mr. Sunderland, Luke O'Neill, I think for the community awards, because he's always doing stuff in the background. So well done to Luke O'Neill, and Robin Roofs with the Young Player of the Year award, and other news as well. Yeah, Lee Cattermole's been appointed the Hartlepool United manager, so that's going to be interesting to see how Cats goes. And of course, Gertruda will be leaving Sunderland at the end of the season. There's a lot of disappointed Sunderland fans about that. He's hardly had a look in all season, but there must be reasons behind it. You just have to trust what the hierarchy are doing. He's never really had a look in this season, Rob, has he?
No, not really. He's been a bit part player. And if he wants regular football, he may well not get it at Sunderland. So,
yeah. And Steve, like I say, he said he can't be calm if we get battered. I mean, yeah, I kind of see us getting absolutely hammered today. Can you, Rob?
No.
It's a completely different sort of game. Forest had got everything to play for. And I think we just maybe showed them a little bit disrespect.
Yeah.
Because they're a good side and they're in Europe. They didn't get to the final, of course, but they had a good stint there. And in the league recently, they've been blowing teams away. So I think we just sort of took them for granted a little bit and thinking it was going to be a bit of a pushover. Gary Hoyle says, our season has gone far better than we would have imagined. Yes, there's been some disappointments, but on the whole, it's been a win all round. Steve says, treat every game like a derby game. We would be Premier League champions. Packet Andrew, I'm going to stick my neck out on here. I'm going to go for 3-0 win. Wow. That is a brave one. You've got wind, Rob, says D Hall.
Yeah, I've just realised. I said I fancy us for to sneak a wind today. I meant win.
James Ramsey says 1-0 to Sunderland. Let's just see what radio the commentary on in the background. We have got the pleasure of Benno and Barnsley.
I think it was almost inevitable that Ahmad would start, wasn't it? Oh yeah, definitely.
Ahmad, it'd be nice to see Ahmad get a good reception today. And
As long as he doesn't score.
You know, and there's even sort of, I mean, I posted a story up on my page that Ahmad could we go back in to sign Ahmad for 50 million quid? I mean, why not, Rob? We've got Granit Xhaka. We've been signing players we thought we'd never be able to. Why should we not be able to sign the likes of Granit Xhaka?
Exactly.
Sorry, about Ahmad Diallo. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
It's like in the Championship, or absolutely no chance and all that. But why not? Why can't we start believing and start saying, yeah, we certainly can?
I agree. I agree, mate. It's I mean, there was beginning of the season.
Well, they should be fired up for this one, the fans and the players. And I think, like I said to you earlier on, when I saw that
often, or he wasn't, or he's been played out of position. And I'm sure as hell he would be more than keen on coming back to Sunderland because he loves the club. And if money's not an object, put a bid in for him. See what happens.
Absolutely. I'm just going to change my thingy strip for a second here. As Man United are black and sort of gold. There we go. That's what the away strip is today. We've got 70 people watching already. Hello, nice to see you all.
There's the announcement of the teams.
Yeah, we'll sort it out with the commentary in the background. Don't worry about that. I mean, I'm going to mention one of the liaison officers. I think it's Chris Waters about what's going on with the commentary.
In the middle of the pitch.
Like I said, and I was listening with Rob at Rob's end, and we'll be able to listen to it. We'll work it out. We'll have a crack on about
north
it.
End of the stadium. Sunderland defending the Roker end in the first half.
Of course, anybody watching the playoffs, it finished Middlesbrough 0, Southampton 0. Middlesbrough absolutely destroyed Southampton first half. They should have gone in 3 or 4-0 at half time. But as we have seen many a times with ourselves, it's about putting the ball in the net. And Southampton could have nicked it as well. A couple of chances hit the post. But Southampton will fancy themselves at St Mary's there, Rob.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, the thing is, Southampton are a bit hit-y-missy. When they played Ipswich a couple of weeks back, they were all over Ipswich in the first half. And the second half, Ipswich took their cleaners. But don't rule them out. Afternoon, Maureen. I agree. Ahmad and Lafi would be a grand combination, wouldn't it?
Hello, Simon. How are you doing? 3-star Reds. Good to see you, mate. How are you doing? Afternoon, lads. From a heartbroken Forest fan. Hope you're well. Do you know what annoyed me, 3-star Reds, was the fact like Aston Villa. Oh, a minute. This music. Aston Villa, I think they just threw that game against Spurs, saving themselves for you lot. And it was like, because when Villa turn it on, they're unstoppable. And they didn't do that against Spurs. And I just thought, a bit naughty that like. But yeah, I was expecting to see more from Forest. Do you think perhaps they've been burnt out from the Superb League form that they've done these last few weeks? Was it just a step too far? But they've still done well to get where they are,
Fernandez in the centre, back to the Roker end, pointing
and we're
with
off.
both hands.
Let's
as
get
the referee
the
Stuart Atwell blows to get the game underway, and the ball played back to Lamans in the middle of the Manchester United half. He hooks it in the air up to Alderete in the middle of the Sunderland half to head on, but Manchester United back in possession. Ahmad gets a touch here. Back to
Afternoon,
Harry
ELS,
Maguire,
good to see you.
And he rolls it back to the goalkeeper at the edge of the Manchester
Stuart
United
came on as a
penalty
sub,
area.
he did.
It's played out to Martinez.
Hello, Billy Fly, how you doing?
The Butcher,
Good to see you
the
along, mate.
Argentinian international, also likes to kick the ball long out of defence, and he did just that then to try
Brighton
and get Manchester
scored.
United away on the left-hand side. But it's come back to Alderete, Mukele alongside of him.
Who are they
and then
playing?
back to Robin
Wolves.
Ruffs. Alderete
3
drops back
minutes.
to the left
Hinchelwood
corner of the
scored for
penalty
Brighton.
area. McKaylee over on that right-hand corner, and it's passed by Ruffs to McKaylee.
That's still ridiculous, isn't it? The fact like Ballard's card got overturned for appealing against it. They've got to change that rule next season. Like the simple fact is they can't carry on the way they went on this. They've got to use common sense with hair pulling.
Yeah,
there's hair pulling with intent and aggression and malice, and there's hair pulling with accidental. That's what they've got to look at. You can't have a sending off. You can't have a red card sending off literally just for every time you touch the hair. No chance.
International.
No. I'll make them wear hairnets.
Moroccan colleague.
Make our hairs grow longer.
Yeah, make them look like Nora Batty.
We'll be going to the World Cup. Here's Talby on the left-hand side, 21 today.
Yeah, I would agree, Gary. It's
goal of the season this week for his goal against Burnley.
Cummings.
Was also nominated for his goal against Chelsea.
Well, he is a classy player, and I think he would fit into our team quite well because he's a youngster.
All the way back to Maguire from Manchester United, then Martinez.
So we've got like 100 people watching, only 28 likes, so hit that thumbs up please, because the more you hit the thumbs up, it triggers off the algorithm of YouTube and lets people know we're live. Hello Kingfisher, how are you doing?
Oh, Kingfisher, I've just realised Doug's in from Canada, I think. Sure, I saw him pop up earlier on.
Wider right.
It's a shame there was no Jordan V. Mackems on Monday. If anybody did miss it, it's the
Trouders over there as well.
Baz was messaging us, but I don't have any notifications switched on WhatsApp, so I didn't know. And I was watching the Hearts game, which was a cracking match.
0-0 in the third.
Yeah, no, as I say, I was feeling crap on Monday, so I messaged Baz to say I probably wouldn't make it. And he said, and I saw the message from saying if I've had no reply by 7, I'll cancel it. So, yeah, we'll pick it up next week.
Martinez on the left corner of the 6-yard box, tap back to Sennelamens, the Belgian international goalkeeper. 29 Premier League appearances this season.
I didn't do a show last Thursday
on the left-hand side,
as well.
inside to Martinez, back into the penalty area. Kobe Mainu is in the penalty area.
Yeah, I agree, Chaz. Some people are a bit like that. Robbie is just, he is a monster.
Huge crop of black curly hair to grab onto.
He avoids gym work if he can. He doesn't do the gym at the training grounds. You wouldn't think so, looking at him, because he is built like a brick outhouse.
To Alderete at the back of the
3-star Reds, do us a massive favour, mate, and absolutely destroy the Geordies, please. Put another 5 past them, you know, like you did with us. That would make my day.
Manchester United penalty area. Martinez tried to play it out.
He says, totally agree about Villa, but still proud of the lads.
All right. Is trying to get the ball into the box here on the left. Blocked by Mazraoui, and out to Talby again.
Is it true Manchester United have consolidated themselves in a Champions League position? They can't not be in the Champions League now?
They're definitely in the Champions League.
Come back to Reinildo eventually, and now Talby.
I think their win.
Back to Talby. Talby shoots.
Their win last week. They're on 65 points with effectively 3 games to play. Brighton are just outside. They're Brighton are in 6th on 53 points. So Villa could potentially get 67 points. Liverpool could potentially get
I don't think Lamens would have got
66 points, but that means Man United qualify for the Champions League. So,
we played 5 minutes. We're live on BBC Radio Newcastle and BBC Sounds. And here,
Brighton scored 2. Do you know what? If we hadn't had a player sent off, I think we could have demolished Wolves. You know, it was looking that way.
Yeah, Brighton 2-0 up. Dunk scored the second one.
To Sunderland. We've made a bright start to the game.
It is, Simon. Gertrude isn't going to be signing on a permanent.
Bright start's one thing.
It's a bit of a shame.
Goals are another.
A good start from Sunderland at the minute.
To take this throw.
Playing with a high tempo. We've seen that many times. It started like this against Forest.
With yellow flashing, yellow shorts and black socks as Mason Mount finds Xerxes, who gets the ball again and appeared to handball.
Dude, I'm sitting here in the studio in the kitchen and it's freezing. The nearer the summer we're getting, the colder it seems to be getting.
Through the legs of the referee, now looking for the break from Siddiqui. The ball played through to him by Lefebvre. Siddiqui! Saved by Lemons.
Definitely giving it a go.
Siddiqui on his back. Great save by the keeper.
Tell you what, good football as well.
Good football. Unlucky Sunderland. Good keeper there, keeper man, you mind.
He is nearly as good as ours.
Aye.
For him.
And again, you know, if you're looking for maybe a negative with Siddiqui,
I'm liking Sunderland's body language and play at the moment. We're playing like we want
that's
it.
the only thing what's missing from his game.
Yeah,
But once again, we're just these golden, glorious chances. We've got to start putting them away.
Left-hand side down at the north end of the stadium. Whips this in quite hard. Xerxes heads it out. Siddiqui again misses it completely. His kick. It drops over Mukaele.
It wasn't straight one-on-one with the keeper. It was at the slight angle.
To get the cross in, and Mount has to head it behind.
I think Siddiqui could have just took it a bit longer. You know, he could have just carried the ball a little bit further.
For Sunderland. Lefebvre comes back down.
Lemons, though, top quality keeper.
On the left. Talby and I think that's Broby up in the almost on the goal line. Talby's just underneath the outstretched
start
arms
from
of the
Sunderland, but it
goalkeeper.
counts for nothing if we don't put the ball in there.
Be better.
Headed behind by Alderete. Didn't get any lift on it at all then, Enzo Lefebvre. So in the 8th minute, Sunderland 0, Manchester United 0.
I still don't get why players struggle
really
with set pieces like that. There's another corner that wasn't the best. I don't understand how such a route one thing can be difficult for the pros.
And here is Lemons.
Tried to give him the eyes, hasn't he?
Yeah, he did. And he did well, the keeper.
It's a terrible cross from Enzo Lefebvre, that like. It didn't even get 3 foot off the ground.
The ball on through Mount to Xerxes and wide to Ahmad. Ahmad now trying to take on Reinildo. Ahmad dribbling and then losing Reinildo.
He'd love to see Villa
as well. Ahmad
drop
plays
at
it
the top
into the
6.
centre to Mainu. Over to Shaw on the left of the
And lose the final. Yeah, that would be.
From that far side.
He's not give a foul.
That would be sweet for 3-star exit, would be.
Silly that one. Referee, come on.
Gary Bennett's furious here.
The Brazilian. Ball just played to him.
I'm watching the footage about 20 seconds behind.
Catch Cunha as he got the ball away.
Has Gary Bennett got the right to complain?
Yeah, don't know. Just my honest answer.
Hard to tell. I'll have to see
So free kick to Manchester United. It's a yard or so outside the penalty
We are looking
area
fresh, Gary,
on the
but
left-hand side.
got to put these chances away in this big boys league now.
For Sunderland.
It was a foul, to be fair. He didn't get anywhere near the ball.
Martinez and Ahmad.
Yeah,
Tell you I haven't seen today, Gabby. Dak. Haven't seen Dak on
the
the
penalty
chat,
area.
was there?
He's made a run inside, but it's played to Ahmad with his left foot round the post. That's all he was trying to do, but he's just curled around the post.
Who's Dak again?
Our friend from Vermont.
To Sunderland 0-0 still.
His member.
Oh,
of the channel there.
yeah.
2 Wolves 0.
Do you know,
Brighton
this often
away,
happens.
it's Manchester United's last
We play that
game
many
of the
games on a
season.
Friday, Monday and
Next week
Sunday
they're
now.
home to
We'll forget that we're actually on the
Forest
Saturday,
tomorrow.
and it actually does catch a
Nottingham
lot of
Forest
people
home
out.
to Newcastle
Yeah.
United will have full commentary.
My
of
years,
course,
it's still early
BBC
over there
Radio
as well.
Newcastle, BBC Sounds.
10
It
o'clock
is.
in the
1
morning
o'clock
there or something
for a
like
2
that.
o'clock
Mind you saying that,
is
Doug's
Xhaka
in
on the
from
halfway line,
from
trying to
Yeah,
get
Doug's
away
always
from
a
here.
yellow Doug, yeah, right, mate.
Time is the
So
fouler
I think it's
rather
probably
than the
only
foul.
about 8 o'clock in the morning there,
Sunderland
or
have a
possibly
free kick.
even earlier.
Granit Xhaka named the supporters Player of the Year this week.
Wonder how Ahmad feels being back at the stadium.
Robin
Like,
Ross, the young Player
Yeah,
of the Year.
Excellent.
I think he got a round of
Bruce is
applause,
high up the
ALS,
field,
when
just behind the centre circle.
he walked out.
Man United have pushed out quite a long way. Xhaka is trying to find Broby. He's held the ball up, but the keeper's lost it as he slid onto it.
Good afternoon, Geordie Groundwater. Good afternoon, cabin teams. I hope you're well. If I had a tenner bet, I'd go for 1-1 draw. Do you know, I wish I had a bet against Villa against Spurs because I was so confident Spurs were going to beat Villa. So confident. Do you know what? As mad as it sounds, I was tempted to put 100 quid on it. I was that confident, and they did. I don't know what the odds were.
What's the referee giving here? Drop ball.
Drop ball.
I would have thought you would have got a good return on that, mate.
Broby followed through all the way through into almost the appetising boards.
I think Spurs will win every game at the end of the season. They've been superb, Spurs, the last few matches.
I'd really like to see Spurs go down.
I know. I just don't think they will, though. I think it's West Ham that are doomed.
Alderete heads on, Broby goes in strongly, gets the ball to Lefay. Lefay mounts behind him, managed to get a foot on the ball and just took it away from Lefay, and it rolls back for Lemons to come out.
Unlucky.
But a few times they've rattled Man United at the back and got in behind them. 0-0. Halfway, Ronaldo heads the ball on straight to Mason Mount.
How many times do we see it though when we're playing quality opposition?
Far side, Cunha behind
dominate, but they got to the other end of the score.
Inside to Martinez.
Yes.
Putting the ball in the net.
Martinez.
And we've had plenty of chances so far
of his own
to do
half,
that.
leaves it. And it's played on.
However, we do tend to play better against the quality of opposition than Kevin.
Martinez again.
Oh, we do.
As Lefay tries to press across to the right to Maguire and looks for Ahmad. Ahmad tries to turn after just knocking it forward off his chest, but knocks the ball out.
Yeah, I'm sure Ahmad got a.
Ronaldo's got his hands full as well. He's got to make sure.
Got a good reception. I can't imagine what it was.
He's concentrated for the full 90 minutes because he is sharp, Ahmad.
He is. He'll be like a little irritant, won't he, alongside Ronaldo? If he's on the ball,
I had Spurs getting
Ronaldo's
5 points from 5,
so
so
aware
they have 6
Ahmad can just spin round him.
There's no way Spurs are
Don't
going to
go
go
diving
down.
in.
There's just
Stay on your feet.
Ronaldo with the throw, hooked
West
on
Ham
by
losing heavily to
Lefay.
Brentford.
Martinez hooks it back into the Sunderland half,
And
headed
they've
on
got
by
Arsenal. I can't see them
Fernandez,
getting anything against
who's
Arsenal.
on 19 assists in the Premier League this season. The record is 20 from
I'll tell you what.
Oh, he's give offside.
and Kevin De Bruyne. It's
It
offside.
would not half make
Talby.
the Premier League
So
interesting if
Fernandez,
Arsenal did
3
lose
games
against
left,
West
needs one
Ham.
more assist to equal the record
It would, wouldn't it?
set by
I watched
those
Man
two
City
incredible
against
players.
Everton, and I thought they just disrespected
Maguire
Everton, Man
will
City.
take
I think
the
they just
free
thought they
kick.
would just turn up.
Harry Maguire
Yep.
for
Yeah.
Manchester United. His career
Good fight back by
revived
Everton.
really
no?
by Michael Carrick.
Yeah, they
Old
were.
Trafford this
Not
season.
just him, Mainu as well.
Oh yeah, indeed. Fernandez.
Got to see it's
Fernandez
Arsenal's
sweeping
title
through
now,
the
can't you?
stadium at the
Can't
moment.
say
You
no
look at
else.
Luke
Oh
Shaw.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So Lemons,
Mind
the
you,
goalkeeper,
could still be a
with
couple of
the
twists in
free
the tail.
floats it up
Yes.
into the Sunderland half. Xerxes on the
Not many
shoulder
teams
of
have gone to Brentford and won.
Ronaldo,
Difficult
Ahmad gets a
place to
foot
go.
to it. Ronaldo
No.
manages to stab it away, trying to get it up to Broby. Manchester United win it back. They're battling to keep it. But Talby has it now, and then he's brought down. Was he by Mazraoui? The referee's paid the advantage. Broby's away on the left-hand side here. Humes made a run into the box. It's tapped though to Lefay. Back to Broby.
It is good
Lefay
from
again on
Sunderland.
his left-hand side.
Good
Behind him
start,
is
says
Siddiqui.
Doug.
And Siddiqui.
Packer
Siddiqui
Andrew,
back
can we have
to
stats, please, Rob?
Ronaldo
You certainly
into the
can.
centre
The
circle
match
to
stats
Michele.
so far, possession-wise,
Michele
Sunderland
has
53,
two
Man
players
United
either side of him.
47.
Fernandez,
We've had
Xerxes
4
plays it
shots,
behind him to Alderete.
2 of which were on
to
target.
Ronaldo.
Man United have had 1
15th
shot,
minute, it's goalless.
none of which was on
And it's
target.
crossed to
We've had
Michele.
5 touches inside
And
their
then
box.
to his right,
They haven't
Xhaka.
had a touch in
Xhaka
our
will play it
box
back
yet.
to the goalkeeper.
Um,
Robin Russ just at the edge of the D.
Will that do you? We've had 2
Xerxes,
corners, they haven't had any.
Fernandez
Um,
and
The most important stat of all,
Cunha,
Rob.
all trying to
0-0.
press.
0-0.
Russ kicks long again. Maguire
The
heads
only
it
one
into
that
the centre
counts, of
circle.
course.
I'd take a 0-0 draw today, would you?
Yeah, I actually fancy us for a sneaky win there, to be honest.
Yes. Free kick to Sunderland.
Got a
right
feeling
middle of the
Spurs
next
might
zone.
just stay up.
I think that's
Yeah, I do
important,
as
especially
well.
when you don't win the first ball.
West
Make
Ham
sure you
beating
get the second
Arsenal.
ball.
Yeah,
The pieces.
That would be
typical
typical
Nuno, it would
yeah.
be, yeah.
Hello,
Last
Durham
season,
Diver.
Manchester United finished
Afternoon,
fifth.
Cabby
and Rob.
Their
1-0
third
win today. We should already be 1-0 up.
Champions next season.
I think
Just shows
who
when you don't have
was
European
it
football
Siddiqui who was
facilities,
clean
make
through?
it
Was it
continue.
clean through before?
Siddiqui was clean through, but
Massive.
I think Talby had an effort as well. So,
Xhaka
yeah. Playing well.
Conversation
Playing
with
well. At the moment.
Renildo in the middle. Xhaka will take the free kick.
Are you surprised Granit Xhaka's not scored more
Talby's
more
out
goals?
wide.
Um,
Crowder's just a few feet forwards of the free kick.
Yes
Bruno
and no.
Fernandes stands on his own.
He,
10 yards.
I know he's
from
only scored the
Granit
one,
Xhaka.
but he's
And the black and
playing a
yellow
little bit deeper.
Manchester United. Xhaka then loops it into the penalty
So maybe
area. Headed
isn't
away though
isn't
towards the far side.
that far
And,
forward
Alderete
for
was gonna let
other
it
than
run out
shooting
for throw, and
outside
he
the
nearly
box.
didn't. He was nearly
Um,
caught by Cunha there,
And he
but
tends
it did
to stay
eventually
out
just
in the
sneak
box
over
for
the
corners and
touchline
things
for
like
the
that. How he's
throw
either
on the
taking
far
them
side.
or he's sitting,
The Sunderland
you know,
right.
20, 25 yards out,
And McKaylee
waiting for the ball.
looks like he's going to take a long throw.
So
This one.
on one
Drying
hand,
the
yes,
ball
but on
off.
the other hand, no.
Those people in the lower seats of the bowl getting a soaking.
You've been seeing the funny
This
videos I've been
afternoon.
putting up, Rob, in Newcastle.
I have.
And
I have, mate. I have.
McKaylee hurls the ball into the penalty area and it's headed behind by
I'm
Alderete.
surprised the one with the new
Shaw behind him, but the Paraguayan
walking onto the pitch
headed it
one for
for
Newcastle
the goal
doesn't
kick
feature
to
Gordon
Manchester
in
United
the
the 17th
front
minute.
centre there.
Sunderland 0, Manchester
Because
United
I always
0.
call him
Live
Krusty
on
the
BBC
Clown.
Radio
So
Newcastle and,
Can you believe I had
BBC
some
Sounds.
people on my YouTube channel saying I'm unsubscribing to your channel with these AI videos? What's the matter with some people? It's like,
it's a bit of a
Premier League
laugh.
Cup final here this week on
Afternoon,
Thursday
Bong.
night. Sunderland's under 21s against Burnley.
Bong, how you
7
doing, mate?
o'clock
You okay?
Thursday. Here's Xhaka on the left.
Yeah,
Short
all
pass
well,
forwards
you're
to
you're
Siddiqui.
absolutely right
Mounts on
there.
his
The
case.
weather in the
Siddiqui inside
northeast
then
is
to Lefebvre.
pants.
Out wide to
It's
Talby.
cold, it's
Talby.
wet.
He's got Ahmad in front of him who sticks a foot out.
Absolutely
He comes back
chucking
to
it
Talby.
down since
He
about
plays
5
it back
o'clock
to
this
Renildo,
morning.
and Renildo to Alderete and back to
It's
Robin
just the
Russ.
same pattern.
Just outside
We
the
seem to
Sunderland
get nearly
penalty
every
area.
back end of spring and
Certainly
summer,
goes to
3 days of nice
close
sunny
him
weather,
down.
and then 4 weeks
24-year-old
of
Dutchman.
autumn.
He's played
Yep.
up though to Trey Hume. He
Yeah,
works on
last
space.
Saturday was lovely.
Nobody in the
Sunday
Menu,
was
but there's nobody
complete
there at the
washout.
moment. Lays it off to Hertrauder. Inside again to
Hello, 153
Lefebvre.
watching. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, please,
Crashes
and
off
hit the
Mainu.
thumbs
Comes
up.
out to Hume. Now McKaylee and
As well,
Hertrauder
thanks.
wide. Tries to flick it on and gets it to McKaylee. Blocked by Luke Shaw, the cross. And another throw for
Yeah, I
Sunderland.
mean,
I
it's
think
it's
that's what we
impossible
could
to
do
please
better,
everybody
especially
on the
around that
channel. It
18
doesn't matter
yard
what video I put up, you're going to
quality of
upset
ball in.
someone. It's just
You know, it's just
impossible.
like our
I
set
just
piece,
can't. I
didn't
can't
miss
do
the
anything
front
about
man.
it.
We said that
It's
last
just the
week.
way,
didn't we,
way
Wolves?
of life. But it's
That
because
final
everybody's
ball.
different. Everybody has different
Short throw this
personalities.
time to Hertrauder.
Everybody finds things
Back to McKaylee
funny
on the
and other
touchline.
people don't.
Cunha in front of him, but he's come inside and he rolls the ball intelligently into Hume. And now Lefebvre, who shoots it, crashes off Mainoo's appeal.
Handball,
Waved
handball.
away, straight away by Stuart Atwell. It'll be looked
There's a
at.
handball.
That's handball.
Stuart
And there's
Atwell's
appeals still from
absolutely
Hertrauder
Yeah.
and
adamant.
from Xhaka.
Let's have a
Yeah.
look at
The
this.
ball has gone out.
Yeah, his name begins
It'll be a throw to
TWAT.
Sunderland.
Saying that his arm was down by his side.
And then
On by his side, no handball. VAR are not even going to look at it, man.
His arm was out.
his arm was out. They're looking
His
at it.
arm's out.
Seen them given here for that. The arm was out. VAR is looking at this, checking a possible penalty for handball. The ball struck Ahmad on
Yeah,
the
his arm's out from it. It's away
arm.
from his body.
It is away from his body.
It's away from his body.
Stuart Atwell.
As it hit first.
He couldn't decide quick enough there, could he, to say no penalty?
First.
Nah, well, like I said, his surname
Stuart
starts
Atwell.
TW.
Yeah, it's
That's
been
all I'm
rolled
going to
out
say.
as
Make sure.
It came off.
No
The hit
penalty. He came off his chest first and then rolled down his arm. No penalty.
Nil. Ahmad's pulled down by Renildo. And it's a free kick to Manchester United
Came
on
off
the
his hip. It hit his hip,
halfway
sorry.
line.
It hit his hip
20th
and his arm
minute.
at the same time. That's why it hasn't been given.
Maguire
I can see why that
languidly
wasn't
goes
given,
back
to be honest
and
with you, Rob.
retrieves the ball,
Yeah,
taps it
I'm
forwards.
only listening
for
to
the
the game.
free
I'm
kick.
not watching it today. So
Played nearly 20 minutes, goalless, and the ball just played across the pitch.
apparently, the site I was
Martinez.
using to watch the
And
games has
Martinez
been
wide
closed
then to
down, shall we
Shaw
say.
back to,
It's a never-ending thing, Rob. They
Lisandro
get closed down.
Martinez.
Oh.
Another one opens.
and then Mainu.
Yeah.
Should you get one of the dodgy
He
sticks, Rob?
plays it back to Harry
So
Maguire.
I've got a
Mainu,
box
born in
downstairs
Stockport.
somewhere I could set up.
And,
£60 a
in
year
the
for a bit
centre
of
circle,
software you
the
just install.
21-year-old started his
Yeah.
career with fails.
Son Until I Die says Packer
He
Andrew.
was picked up by Manchester United when he
3-star
was
red.
6
It
years
was
old.
okay
Yeah.
down here in Derby
Mainu.
today this morning.
Out
Even
wide
had my
then
breakfast outside.
To
Doug says,
Mazraoui.
can't please everyone.
Ahmad
But I'm easily
inside to
pleased.
Mainu.
Steve, if
Mainu,
it were Man City
12
that had been
England
given
caps
up,
now.
absolutely
Here he is
hands
on the
down.
ball in the centre circle.
Oh, hands.
Leaves it for
Full
Martinez.
stop.
He pushes on the Argentina international.
Well,
Inside to
yeah,
Mason
Jonathan,
Mount.
I
Back
think
to
you're probably
Mainu.
right,
Now
mate.
Fernandez looks for Ahmad wide on the right. Ronaldo in front of him. Ahmad plays it back.
I heard all the
behind him
groans
to
on social
Fernandez.
media when you
It's
announced
played
who the
up into
referee was.
penalty area, but
He's got a
clear.
shout
well.
there.
Alderete.
Yeah, he
Roofs.
doesn't like
And
Sunderland,
now
does he?
Siddiqui
Is
digs
he
it
the
out.
Sheffield United
Alderete
fan?
clears it. It's flicked back behind him by
Yeah.
Fernandez to Maguire. And Maguire just back inside the Manchester United
Yeah,
half.
a lot of people say like
Boots.
VAR's ruining
Plays
the
it
game and all
into
that, and I hate it and all that. But
Martinez,
if it wasn't for
who's wearing
VAR,
boots
we
which
wouldn't be in the
seem
Premier
to be
League either.
aligned with the national colours of
No,
Argentina.
that's
That's what I
very
think.
true.
Mainu on to Mount eventually and out wide left. On the far side, Shaw pushing on here.
But it certainly needs tidied up.
turning and just laying the ball off behind him. Inside
Martin
then
Lewis, how are you
Yeah.
doing? Says Ari,
Mainu,
Cabby, me
Mainu
and Arcade can't
blocked
get to match
by
today,
the
so
foot.
listen to you. Our thanks for
Outstretched
tuning in.
foot of Siddiqui,
He's been in
but it's
hospital
back
for
to
8 weeks having
Martinez.
spinal surgery.
And
Give him
forwards again
our
to
love, mate.
Mount, and back
Everybody
again
from the
Yeah.
to
team, Matt and Cabby, and all the
Martinez.
troops.
And Martinez looking for the right Cunha, but it's
He's
too hard
12 and a
pass.
trooper.
It's
Gutted we
back
couldn't
to
get there today.
Robin Roofs.
I will pass the
Halfway
message
through
on,
the first
Martin.
half, 0-0.
Hope he recovers
Live on
soon.
BBC Radio
My friend from Pallion Road,
BBC
Harry Trenholm, how are
Sounds.
you doing? He says that was a
Roofs
penalty. It was against us. It
picks-
probably would have
goes
been
to pick the
governor.
ball
Just
up.
what Rob's
Xerxes
just said,
goes
and
to
people on the
close
chat
him
as
down.
well. If that was a Man
Short
City
pass then
or
to
a Man U coming forward,
Bukele. On
um,
towards
then
Hume, back behind him,
it would have been,
down the
well,
touchline
couldn't
again
point
to
to
Lefay, inside to
not
Xhaka.
quick enough.
And
Can I
Xhaka,
give him a shout?
short
Yeah,
pass
massive
to
shout
Lefay,
out to
then Traoré
Daniel.
in yellow
Yep.
boots, looking for the
Get well soon, mate.
headed away by
I'm sure
Martinez,
we
Good on
will.
you, Daniel.
and then given away by Manchester United to
Hope the
Siddiqui
recovery
in the middle of the
goes
Manchester
really
United half.
quickly, mate.
And then he's pushed down, and it's a free kick to Sunderland.
Cheers for tuning in to the Mackham Cabby if you're listening to it,
Siddiqui.
and Rob, and of course his
Foul
dog.
by Mount.
I still have a beef with Stuart Luton
So
Town
again,
Atwell after he denied us 2
another
penalties against
central
Everton when we
midfield
were
Yeah.
in
free
relegation
kick
fight with Luton.
for
No,
Yeah.
Gary Hoyle, if that had been a decision for United and our player handled it, it would definitely been a
the
pen.
23rd minute.
Oh,
Yep.
This is when you miss the likes of back.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's
His
right.
aerial.
That's
Have you
right.
heard much from Don recently, Rob?
From set pieces
I
especially.
did. Well, I saw
Xhaka.
him a couple of weeks ago. He popped in. He called into the
Manchester
house.
United
He'd been up
hold
to see his dad.
their
His
line
dad's
18 yards
not
out.
well.
They're lined
So he'd
up
been
along
up to
the
see his dad, and he
edge
called
of the
in
penalty
on the
area.
way back down to
only one
Lincoln.
in the
But
defensive wall.
I think we'll see a bit more of
it's
him
chipped
because
in by
rather than
Xhaka,
staying in a
headed
hotel,
up
he'll
in the
stay
air
at
by
the
Broby. It's
stay
still
at
not
Shea
fully cleared. It's
Dempster
pushed away
next
by
time he's up in the
keeper in
this
end.
neck of the
Bukele
woods. So
has brought it down at the
he's
edge of
more
the
than
area,
welcome,
but
of
the
course.
referee's
Yeah,
free
he
kick
is, and he did
to
ping me last
Manchester
week when
United. There's something
I'd
happened
had to
in
pull
that
out with a
little melee around
that
the
was
goalkeeper.
Geordie's versus Macklin's show. He pinged me to say, was I all right?
The ball
Like,
at his feet,
full of snot, basically.
just off the edge of the 6-yard
Neil,
line. and
good afternoon, all the
he
way
just
from
throws it to
hopefully sunny
Martinez.
Japan. Because it's definitely
Hello, Neil,
not
how you doing,
sunny
mate?
in Sunderland.
to the goalkeeper. Everyone pretty much widely spread out across the pitch.
What's your thoughts, Rob? 23 minutes
Sunderland
gone, 5
trying to
start from
press.
Sunderland, but the game's
It's
starting to
kicked
settle
over
a bit now,
Xhaka's
isn't it?
head up to the
Yeah,
halfway
well,
line,
I mean, I was
headed away
just
by
having a recap on the
Alderete. Out of position,
stats.
he has to
So,
come back into the middle.
possession-wise,
Knocked on by
52
Xhaka,
against
but Martinez
48.
will play it back
We've had
to
6
Lemons.
shots, 2 of which are on
He
target.
kicks
Man United
longer
still
up to
only
the
had 1
halfway
shot,
line.
which
Bukele heads it
wasn't
down but
on
straight to
target.
Mason Mount.
We've
Then
had 10
Fernandez
touches in their
behind
box.
him
They've had
is,
none in our
Cunha, and
box.
plays it back again to Maguire.
And we've had 2 corners
Maguire
they haven't had any.
across
And they've committed
to
more
Martinez.
fouls than us.
over the
Who
halfway
not-
line into the
We've had 5
Sunderland half,
aerial
25th
drills,
minute,
1 they've only
0-0.
had 3, and their
Xerxes
keeper's made
plays
2
it
good
back to
saves.
Mainu,
Um,
just at the edge of the centre
yeah, so
circle.
yeah, it's
And Mainu
doing all right.
to
Doing all right.
Mount. Short pass behind to Maguire.
Get well soon, Daniel says Kingfisher. Gary Hall says
Again,
get well
short
done,
pass
look
to
after
Mainu.
yourself. Attack, attack,
Bruno's
attack, says Captain
asking for the
Monkey.
ball, and he
3 Star Reds also says
desperate
get
to
well
get the
soon,
ball.
Daniel Forrest will give you a
It's
tonic.
gone
when you
wide
beat
to
the
Shaw,
Geordies.
back to Martinez
Yep.
and Mainu on halfway. And he's played it through the middle to Mount. He's ridden one challenge from Xhaka. but
150
Xhaka's
watching,
now
don't
won
like
it
to hit
back for
that thumbs
Sunderland.
up, click the little
Siddiqui
thumb,
to
it takes a
Xhaka,
split second to
Xhaka
do.
to
It doesn't cost
Alderete,
anything either.
who overhits the ball for Ronaldo, and it goes out for a Manchester United
Well,
throw.
I went into Sunderland for the
Ahmad
first time in
We'll take this by the looks of
26
things.
or
He's gonna
27
leave it, in
years.
fact,
Yes, on last
for
Sunday or
Mazraoui.
last Monday. Monday, whatever it was.
Maguire strolling down. But
The mate that was up from Spain was actually born in Sunderland General Hospital.
Ahmad, but Sunderland
And
get
his
it
mum
away
was from
through Talby. Then Hume was
Barnes
dispossessed.
/ Pallion.
He's going to get booked.
She was
And it's a free
right
kick
on the edge of
to
Barnes, technically on the other side of the road. So I think it was
Manchester United.
Pallion his mum was from. But
With
he
the
left
whack
when
boy,
he was
yeah.
2.
0-0.
Is that near Southwick with a whack? I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
In the 26th minute.
It's on the
I
fringes.
always thought Witherwack was up near Washington, but I might be completely wrong on
who's
that
over
one.
the
I
free
know I
kick?
have seen signs for it.
Fernandez.
Knick-knack with a whack, give the dog a bone.
Give the dog. I don't even know where the
Sunderland
dog's
holding
gone.
their
He's
defence.
disappeared.
Maguire,
On the
just keep an
18-yard
eye on him.
line.
No free headers.
Xerxes and Maguire,
Well, he likes
the
to make an
movement of the
intro,
pair of
doesn't
the
he,
ball.
Bounty?
He
Chipped into
does.
the
He
box and headed
pitches
away
up.
by
He pitches up
Ronaldo
for the
into
beginning,
far
gets
side
bored
into the
sitting in his
path
chair, and
of Maguire, who wins
normally
the
gets
corner.
under the desk, but he has
Not
disappeared.
behind
Just
by
give me a
Head
sec.
Schroeder. It's Manchester United's first corner. And Fernandez is going down to take this.
Nah, he must have wandered off down the stairs.
But like you say, he always makes an intro, though. He always
You
makes
know who the threat is.
He
Maguire,
does, he
from his
does.
set
an
piece.
effort.
It's as soon as I say YouTube, talking to Stuart, he's there in his chair,
Xerxes
staring
trying
at the screen waiting.
to move
So
in the 6-yard box, trying to make a nuisance of himself. Mainu's on the goal line. Fernandez
Peter on
hooks this-
social media
Fernandez
says,
hooks
how
this
many
round
fouls before
towards
Mason
Maguire,
Mount gets a
and
card?
he's headed it behind.
Oh, he's
No.
given a
He's given
corner.
a corner. Must have come off Broby.
Pallion is the Sunderland Riviera, Rob. They were
Manchester
shopping
United's
every week at Pallion, and do you know what? He
second
didn't
corner,
need a
this one on the
supermarket
right-hand side.
either. We've got everything on Pallion Road.
yeah,
And,
Yeah.
And of course, Rob's fantastic shop, Trent Holmes, the newsagents,
Ahmad.
used to get quite a few
Warmly
bits and bobs in
applauded
there,
by
the
everybody around
newspapers
that
and
southwest
snacks
corner.
and
No
sweets and
Fridays.
stuff.
It's going to take
Maguire.
Yeah.
kick.
And yeah, it's mad to think you didn't need a supermarket
Ahmad
back in
with his left.
the 80s.
It's
You
headed
just
clear
Pallion Road had the
by
lot.
Micheli, only into midfield.
yeah.
for
Supermarkets
Cunha
were
to
where you
play
went
it
once
across
a
the
week,
right
once a
here.
month.
Get out
But
to him, get out
you
to
know,
him.
you did
Ahmad
most of your shopping at
from
your corner shops.
Fernandez and a block
Well
by
done.
Xhaka. And Xhaka now closed down immediately by
By
Cunha,
Harry Trenholm's shop.
but Manchester United
It's a
have
proper,
got the
like,
ball to Fernandez and
80s
across to
newsagents,
Shaw on
obviously
the
the
far
chocolate bars
side.
were 10 times the
Pushes it
size,
in
but
front
as
of
you
him and
walked
then
in,
tries to cross for
it was
Ahmad.
just
Great header.
Ronaldo
shelf.
flicks it over the head of Ahmad.
sweets and
And
chocolates
Cunha
and
puts it
pets.
back in
It
again, and Xerxes
was
heads just over
great
the
for
crossbar.
kids. Going to school and coming back.
Opportunity, couldn't keep it down
Yeah.
in the 29th minute.
And he was generous as well, the
About
shop. I
16
mean,
yards
for a 10 pence mix-up,
out.
he quite often got a little bit more than a 10 pence mix-up as well.
Yeah,
He remains
And,
goalless.
didn't go unnoticed by the kids either.
I think they're called a pound mix-up now, aren't they, Kelly?
Bright start by Sunderland, but they couldn't capitalise.
Or is it £2?
Manchester United
That was the day of the
certainly
half
played
pennies
themselves
as well.
back into the game.
Oh, you are right,
yeah.
Harry,
Half an
man.
hour played
It's good memories.
as Ruffs drives the ball up over the halfway line and is headed away by Shaw into the path of Martinez, who brings it up to the halfway line, checked there by
You had a
Lefay, but
pudgy
he
Yeah.
manages to
Yeah, I
spin
remember
round
that.
Lefay,
Yeah,
plays
mobile
the ball
shots.
inside behind
Yeah.
Mount and Talby, little back heel to Siddiqui, and Siddiqui now down the left of midfield, goes wide, has to turn back, finds Xhaka at the left edge of the
Harry, I remember it
centre
like it was
circle. He
yesterday.
plays it behind into Alderete, and Alderete now playing it back to Ruffs in the middle of the Sunderland half, on to Micheli, jogs up over the halfway line with the ball.
All right, saying you were
Then
opposite
on
the silver
here
grid
to
chippy, Harry.
Hume inside to Lefay.
Pallion, you were up
Behind
that
him
end,
is
I'm sure you
Xhaka.
were on the
He
opposite
plays a
side.
nice ball up to Hertrauder,
Oh.
trying to get it into the penalty area to Hume.
Because the chippy was on the
Manchester
corner
United
of Hull
get it
Bank
cleared,
where
straight
everybody
to
used to take the
Xhaka.
sledges
Xhaka
when
urged
it was
to
snowing.
shoot, still going, finds Broby, black shirts all around him, behind him, then there's a free kick.
Oh. What's he doing?
Penalised Broby for his flicking his hand. Stuart
Penalised
Atwell at
Broby. I've watched Broby
Yeah.
get pulled and pulled all
Explaining
over
to
in the
Ryan
18-yard box,
free
6-yard box about 3 times this match so far.
And,
Hasn't even gone noticed.
He's saying he put
Yeah.
his hand on the ball and moved the ball away. Broby, thus the free kick. 0-0, 30th minute. Lemons clears.
Honest to God, Stuart Atwell wants
onto
to slap with a
the
wet
chest of
fish, like.
Xerxes.
So you're not doing
Yeah.
anything about Broby
Trying
when he
to
got
get
pulled
away
to bits
on
as
the
one
far
of the
side
crosses came in about
is,
5 minutes ago.
Shaw.
It was
Yeah.
Harry Maguire, I
He's
think,
tackled,
he
the
just
ball
shoved him
rolled
straight to
out
the
for
ground.
throw in the corner for Manchester United.
absolute joke.
played
It's
into the penalty
absolute
area,
joke
but
what they've given
Xhaka
foul there against Bobby.
will get the ball clear. It comes back to Rus. Closed down by Cunha.
It's almost like because of his size goes against him. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, because he's a big lump. It's like he's off. It's easy for him to foul.
Trying to push it back in again for Manchester United, and Rus slides out and gathers the ball, gets it away quickly to Trauder, inside to Xhaka.
I think the only downside for that, Colin, for having mobile shops now is the cost of fuel is so ridiculous that they price themselves out of the market straight away.
Enzo Lefebvre. Still see the rain
Yeah, they
sweeping
do.
around the stadium.
Even second-hand
Great ball
phones,
out to
some
Taubi
of
on
the
left side
prices
of
they
the
charge.
Manchester United penalty area. Taking on Mazraoui into the box. Taubi goes, pulls it back here. Hume trying to tee up Broby. Broby trying to turn on Martinez. Gets the ball across the face of the goalkeeper and away behind.
Gary Bennett's psyometer is about 90% at the minute.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite get the angle.
We were the shop that likes to keep
Get it
giving
on
Harry.
target,
Yeah, you
Broby,
absolutely were.
But again, good approach play from
Good approach play.
Sunderland.
Well
As
done,
we all
Taubi.
saying, it's one rule for them.
On
It
his
is
left-hand
Tony.
side.
John Newell, this ref will give us nothing. Stuart
0-0.
Atwell, absolutely. You have to be
The
decapitated in the box before you get a
32nd
penalty
minute.
for this match, tell you.
Back with the Manchester United goalkeeper.
And yeah, you can guarantee a
Kicks
slight
long,
breeze will get
right
Man
through
United
to
penalty
Ruffs.
in our box.
Outside his
Like I said, I don't know if you
penalty area.
noticed, but
Bobby
Harry
Ruffs,
Maguire had his arms all
green,
around Broby.
just pushes the
heaving
ball
him
onto
right to the
McKaylen,
floor.
onto Trauder now.
And I still don't know what that
And
foul was on the edge of
Trauder,
the box.
Short pass inside to Xhaka.
It was a 50-50 physical
him is
tussle between
McKaylen.
Broby and the defender.
32 minutes played. 0-0. McKaylen again. Xerxes on his
No, Silver
shoulder,
Good was
he
on the
plays
other end of the
across to
street where we're on the junction, the
Alderete.
opposite of the Pallion. Then, oh yeah, that
Alderete.
was the one, wasn't it? Yeah, you
Again,
were
back
Pallion
into the
in.
middle
Yeah.
to McKaylen. Fernandez goes to close him down. On to Trauder. Trauder up to the halfway line. Out to Xhaka, who's wide on the right. Hume's ahead. Trauder is 2 now.
To be fair,
Xhaka
catch the
takes this
monkey.
on,
I don't
finds
fancy the
Hume
weather
on
conditions
touchline.
in
He
Sunderland
passes in
at the
the
moment.
edge of the area looking for Broby, and it was knocked away, but it's loose
It
for
would
a
be
moment.
awful.
Then Martinez just lashes it clear, straight to Mukiele in the central midfield area. Lefebvre taking this on, leaves it for Xhaka. Back inside then, edge of the area, Siddiqui trying to dribble it through, came out to Trauder, he tried to knock it in, it's knocked away again.
There was also a hardware store thing called Tandy's, wasn't there, Harry?
Through it, finds Trauder, then Hume.
Rob the
behind
Ice
him,
Cream Man
Xhaka.
seems to manage
Xhaka
to.
looks for
Yeah.
Lefebvre looks for Broby. Too many players around him. It comes to Siddiqui. And
The
deflection
only
from
thing
his
I'm going to
shoulder
say
as well.
about that, Colin, is we had
Unlucky.
the friends that were up visiting us last week.
Another shot by
They came out
Siddiqui.
to Cyprus in 2013 when we were out there
But good
for a
build-up play
holiday
again by
with their
Sunderland. Good hold-up
3-year-olds.
play again by
And
Broby.
Lefebvre
we were
coming
sitting
down
in
to
the
take
garden
his
one
third.
afternoon,
Sunderland
and the
corner
ice cream
on
man
the left,
drove along the street
north end, the north
with his
stand.
tunes playing. And the Bairns,
Alderete goes
obviously,
up,
they live in
and
Spain.
Xhaka's
They've
having a
never heard an
conversation
ice
with
cream
Trauder,
man.
who's out in
And,
midfield.
oh, what's that
Xhaka
sound? And
strolls
Sue
into the penalty area in the
instantly
34th
turned round and said,
minute.
oh, it's the
Taubi
bin
at the
man.
far post.
The sound
Broby
is
in
to
the
tell you to
6-yard
put
box
your
as
bins
well.
out.
Man
Funnily
United,
enough, the
everybody
Bairns
back, the
never
ball
asked
curled
for an
in,
ice cream
headed
while in
back
the
out to
5
the
weeks
penalty
we were out
area,
on holiday in
and
Cyprus.
Siddiqui, was he fouled?
She's
Referee
cruel,
says he
she's an
was
evil
by Ahmad.
witch. I'll tell you that much, mate.
And it's a free kick right in the middle, about
It's nice to keep
35
people,
yards
but it'd
out,
be nice to get
if not a
made
little
for
bit
people
further than
just
that.
given, absolutely.
Xhaka,
Yeah, Tandy was
Taubi,
further down.
Hume,
You used to have videos to
Reinildo,
rent right at the
Lefebvre,
bottom of the market.
and
Not
in
at
the
the
middle
back
of all
the
that,
shop.
Bruno Fernandes, the ball placed on the
I remember the crinkle
pitch
cut
by
chippy,
Xhaka,
called it the
Lefebvre
Overclock chip
standing
shop
over
at the
it,
bottom
Reinildo
of
standing just
Hilton
behind
Road
them.
at the end of the cemetery.
Lefebvre having a quick word with Granit Xhaka.
Yeah, there wasn't many
Stuart
shops
Atwell is
did
back.
crinkle cut chips, was
That's a
there?
free kick.
No.
I know we had one in Peter
Lefebvre has
Lee.
a word.
Forgetting the name of it. It was the one that
Man
was up
United again. All the players
on the second floor of
lined
the
up
shop
on the
centre.
18-yard line. Bar
Kerry
one
House or something like that it was
in
called.
the
They used to
D.
use crinkle cut chips.
is where the spray has been.
They were always a bit
Look at that.
soggy.
Sorry to interrupt. I've
Applied by
just seen
Stuart
another
Atwell.
replay there. Talby getting
Um,
wrestled and Hoyt to the ground again.
It's Xhaka
I
who
just
lobs it into the penalty
it just
area.
boggles the mind. don't know
And
what
it's
to
hooked
say
out by
anymore.
One of his.
Down between Lefay and Xhaka. It breaks possibly for Broby, who rather spectacularly falls over. And there didn't appear to be any contact, but it's still in Sunderland possession.
Yeah,
Xhaka in
she's
the
just evil,
centre
Gary.
circle.
That's what it
Broby's
is,
picked
mate. She's
himself off
just
the
evil.
floor.
Don't call her the
And,
Ayatollah for nothing.
Xhaka plays it to Taubé. Taubé out wide to Lefay. Lefay curls the ball up towards Broby, trying to nod it into the path of
that
Hugh.
was a long time ago, Jonathan. It was
with Mount, but Mount comes
when
away
did our
with
league
it.
fight league?
Xerxes tackled by Alderete, but
1988,
comes away with the ball again.
best part of
Behind him is Mazraoui.
pushing 40 years ago since I was last, and I think I've only been there
on Xerxes.
once or twice since.
What's he having a word with Xerxes for?
I don't know, it's getting quite physical, isn't it, the game? 36th minute. Sunderland 0, Manchester
Yeah,
United
Colin,
nil.
I was
Live on
just
BBC
thinking
Radio,
that.
Newcastle and BBC
Tony
Sounds.
balls.
Only one
Yeah.
defeat
Yes.
in 15 at the
Tony's
Stalemate
ice cream
for
man.
Manchester
He
United.
used,
That
he
came
used
in
to be able
February
to buy
2016
ice
when
cream
Sam
in a little
Allardyce was in
plastic
charge,
ball
2-1.
with a clip-off lid, and I'm
De Gea own goal
virtually certain
gave
that
Sunderland victory
Space
that day.
1999 used those to
Maguire's going to
make
take this free kick for
the sets.
Manchester
Virtually convinced of it. Sprayed them silver.
and just plays it
Made
square
the sets out
to
of them.
Martinez. On to Mainu, just ahead of him, and Mainu to Maguire.
Yeah,
Maguire
Bish has
to
gone
Mazraoui
downhill a
in this
lot.
right wing,
Doug.
inside to Mainu.
There's
This is
not
still in the
much
Manchester
in the
United
way of
half at the
shopping
moment,
there, other than the
as
big out-of-town
Martinez brings it
shops
up
again.
over the halfway line, and on he goes, the Argentine, and he gets the ball back to Mainu, and on to
We're
Fernandez,
more than
who
matching
lost it
these at the minute,
to
Rob.
Hume, and now
Yeah, we
Lefay.
are. I mean,
Mainu goes with
stats-wise
him.
at the
Just
moment,
into the
I
Manchester
think
United
Man United
half.
have
Shaw,
had a
good strong
little bit
challenge,
more.
which
Oh no,
fouls.
53-47 still.
So Stuart Atwell
We've had 9 shots, 3 on
on
target. They've
Lefay.
had 2 none on target.
just inside the
19
Manchester
touches
United
in Man
half
United's
on
box.
the
They've
right-hand
had
side.
1 in our box,
Jonathan Woodgate
and our keepers had
and
out to
Johnny
do yet.
Evans, 2 of Michael Carrick's coaches. Lefay taking this ball on, now on to Hertrauder. Hertrauder to Hume, inside again to Hertrauder, looking for Siddiqui at the corner of the penalty area, back out to Hume.
And the mum used to send me to the shops to get pack
inside
a
again to
5
McKaylee.
Park Drive or
Zerkey
something
lurking,
like that.
But McKaylee gets the ball to
Tony
Siddiqui.
Fellas and Geraldine's ice
Siddiqui
cream as well.
looks up on his left to cross. He's going to drop. He hoped for Taubé, but
Hello,
Mazraoui
Reece.
heads
Should have
the
been a
ball
pen on the
away.
Talby
Only
challenge.
as far as
That's
Alderete heads
what
it
I was on
back
about before.
into
Reece.
the edge of the area towards Broby. Comes back out to McKaylee, and McKaylee, the shot blocked by Mainu.
It is, Harry, good
and,
to see
then
Sunderland biting
Mainu
at
will bring
United's
the
heels.
ball here
Just people
to
couldn't
Mount,
bite at the referees'
who's
heels
looking
because
to get the ball on
he's
to
getting
Alderete.
fouled left, right, and
Intervention
centre,
Yeah.
especially in the
Put
18.
ball away and back to Alderete. Alderete on to Lefay. Lefay back out to Siddiqui on the left-hand side. 39th minute, rain still sweeping around the Stadium of Light. Xhaka on towards Taubé. It's run through to Mazraoui, into Mainu, on then to Cunha at the edge of the centre circle. Tosses with Hume, who's penalised.
I was too young. I was
Helps
only
Cunha to his feet. Free kick quickly taken.
10, 11, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12,
On
13.
the left of midfield, through the
14,
centre, then
something like
down
that.
to Shaw in the penalty area. Back towards Xerxes, misses his kick.
The
Under
era of
pressure
Italian road days.
from
Too young for
McKaylee.
pubs.
And I think they both felt that.
We've been a better
Xerxes
team, Reece.
limping
Yeah.
away.
We should actually
and
be
McKaylee,
in
I think, was just rubbing his ankle. But Ruffs has the ball, and we played 39 minutes. 0-0. Good contest.
Doesn't matter.
Xhaka
No, not at all.
back
Do
to
try saying that
Ruffs.
to the Middlesbrough fans
Ruffs
today.
to Alderete.
Yeah, well,
Absolutely
Alderete
destroyed.
taking
Like
this on
20
now
odd
down the
attempts
left
on
of
goal in the first half.
midfield,
0-0.
yeah,
up to the
yeah.
halfway
And
line.
they had something like
Short pass to
77% of the
Xhaka,
possession
back to Alderete,
in
Ahmad
the
on his
first
shoulder,
half.
back to Ruffs. Ruffs kick up into the Manchester United half and straight to Luke Shaw, who brought it down for Mainu, and behind him Martinez. Martinez to Maguire. 33 years old now, Harry Maguire. Out wide to Mazraoui, former Ajax and Bayern Munich defender. It's played back to the goalkeeper. Taubé puts some pressure on him. He kicks out wide left to Luke Shaw. Hume makes a challenge. The ball breaks back to Martinez. And Martinez now to Mainu. On through the middle, Cunha. looking for Ahmad.
179 watching
Ahmad on
only
this right wing with
47 likes. Come on,
Ronaldo.
just give it a little
And,
click. Let's get to the
And
100
Ronaldo's
likes.
dragged his shirt,
Folks, thank
pulled
you.
it forwards. The referee's let it go. Then Ahmad goes down.
He slipped.
Given
He
the free
slipped.
kick.
He slipped.
Pointing back to the original incident, though.
He lost his foot in there.
He's pointed back to the shirt pull.
Come on, referee.
Played the advantage. It turned out to be
Fail
no
to see Harry
advantage.
Maguire's arms are
So the
around.
free kick
Probably
to
like an
Manchester
octopus.
United.
That'll be like an
He
octopus.
slipped.
You're ignoring the shirt pull.
It's
Benno.
just like us, Maureen. Yeah, watch the Borough game. Too
Which
many
was
missed
clear.
opportunities on goal.
Here's Ahmad, wide on the right, inside again. Gets it back from Fernandez through to Mainu, and then Maguire on the halfway line. Cross to Martinez in the centre circle. Behind him is Maguire.
Ice cream thing. Most
Taking
Kerry
it on,
villages used to
Harry
have
Maguire,
an
then
Italian ice
Clipping
cream
it over
shop.
to the left wing to Luke Shaw.
An Italian run
41
ice cream
minutes
parlour.
played. Here's Mount.
Frequently
Mount.
doubled as a little snooker
Hume in
hall
front of him.
as well.
Back it comes to Martinez just inside the Sunderland
How
half.
else is ball? The ref was
Martinez.
definitely Stuart Atwell is.
Rolls it through to Xerxes, surrounded by red and white shirts. Sunderland get the ball back, then nearly lose it again, but Herr Trauder gets it to Xhaka. Xhaka to Herr Trauder. Shaw in front of him. Herr Trauder has found Lefay. Lefay is going to look for Talbi. Floats one across over the head of Mazraoui, who doesn't get to it. It does drop for Talbi almost on the goal line, and he puts it behind Talbi. Just
Siddiqui looking back
lost
to his
his
best today. The whole team is
footing
great.
slightly and trying to control
Yeah,
the
I'm just
really
wondering
playing
what's
a lot
the
better.
goal kick.
I'm just
to
wondering with
Manchester
Siddiqui, is he trying that
He was
little bit
unlucky there,
harder
Talbi.
because Man United were interested in signing him?
Just run it out, didn't he?
It nearly opened for him because it dropped over the Moroccan,
I think he's done enough
Right
already,
back.
Siddiqui, no matter what he
but
does
it was
today,
just
man.
too far
Yeah.
towards the goal line in the end. Lemons kicks up through onto the head of Alderete, who heads it straight back to Martinez at
I'm
the
glad
edge of the
Talbi's
Manchester
got to
United
start though. he
penalty
deserves it.
area. Played across
Yeah.
the
I
pitch.
think
to the
Robbie's had a
right to
decent
Mazraoui,
game, mine.
inside to Mount.
He has.
Trying to get
He
it up to
has.
Ahmad, who's
Not
wrestling with
changed to the
Ronaldo, or the other way
score,
around,
so
really.
Brighton
He's back
2,
in
Wolves 0.
The referee had a long look at
That's
it, but play
only
goes on.
4
Fernandez
minutes.
in the
Fulham,
middle,
4
and it's
minutes.
crashed off the head of
0-0.
Xhaka, and I think
Keith,
it's going to go
subscriber,
out
thank
for a
you.
corner, isn't it?
Goal
Goal
kick.
kick because it came off slightly. Xerxes.
Roofs, what's he done?
Don't know, but he's going to be helped up by Ronaldo. Robin Roofs just takes a second. Roofs to bend and stretch. Now
Oh, he's given a corner. How is it?
Well, it appeared to come off Xhaka and possibly
What's he doing?
shaved Xerxes as he went
You
through.
can't
but
go
the referee's
changing
now
your mind
changed his
like that.
mind. And he's awarded Manchester United a corner.
He's lost
To
the
be
plot,
fair,
this
I
ref,
thought
like.
it was a corner.
I did as well, but I thought then when he gave the
Many,
goal kick,
many
it must
years
have just
ago,
shaved
mate.
Xerxes, but it clearly didn't. And Ahmad with
The
this
camera
corner on the
zooms
right,
in on a
Manchester
cold,
United's third,
damn
he's played it
bollard, but
short,
he's
and will get it back from
winter
Mount.
coat on and
And
he's
Ahmad
hood
then shakes off Talbi, and he's still going, Ahmad, in the penalty area, but he's got 3 red and white shirts in front
Harry,
of him.
they've
Now
made them
2
look
have
very
pushed him
ordinary.
out to the wing.
But
Xhaka and Siddiqui
it's
between
about
them,
putting the
Ahmad's
ball
got
in the net.
back to Fernandez,
And that's where
inside
that
to
matters.
Cunha, back to Fernandez, into the middle
Yep.
to Mainu, and now to Shaw. And Shaw down the left of the penalty area to Maguire, who stayed up. He rolls it back to Shaw, who crosses, and it's headed away by Ronaldo. Only as far as Fernandez, who puts the ball back in again, headed in the air by Alderete, and caught by Roofs. 44 minutes all but played. Sunderland 0, Manchester
Just
United
watching
0.
Ahmad there, he's still quality. Right?
Rolled out
You
to
kinda get the
Herrera,
ball off him.
Nearly robbed by Cunha. Gets it to
Fellas, yeah,
Talbi,
yeah,
stood out on,
I've heard of them.
the face, sorry,
Colin.
wide on that right hand side.
Fellas, ice
Back
creams.
through
Yeah.
Michele to
Yeah, you're
Alderete.
right. Find a
And
horse's head
Alderete.
in your bed.
Xerxes comes to close him down onto Xhaka. A foot in from Mount, it drops for Fernandez. Looking for Xerxes' run at the edge of the penalty area. And it's blocked by Michele. The cross has gone behind for another Manchester United corner. Their 4th.
Hanson and going at half-time, 0-0.
Halfway line,
He's
and he
picked himself up.
got caught.
Bit of pressure from Man U coming at the end of the year. For me,
Ahmad
end of
gets
the
the
half. Yeah, the
ball
ref's off.
from the ball boy.
Sunderland expected goals 0.9. 7 Man U
Referees talked to
0.1.
Trey Hume.
Yeah.
Not sure what about.
Concentration here, Nick. Right
Yeah,
on
right
half
at the end
time.
of the half.
Yeah.
So we're into the last
I used to love the little
Again,
chippies
Maguire is the main man
at
to look
Seaburn
at.
on the
Gonna have
seafront, the
1
little
minute.
hatches
You
on
stop
the
it.
side.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You could actually go in and sit down,
In it floats, headed out
but
by
there's also the one
Lefay.
where you went round the
Drops
corner,
down,
brick
driven
wall,
straight
and was like
into the
there was a
midriff
hatch.
of,
You could get your chips
Renildo
from there if you wanted to eat
twice,
them
actually.
outside.
He's got the ball away though.
That's a high boot.
And Xhaka drives.
It was
the ball
nearly
upfield.
amusement.
About 45 seconds left at the minimum minute. And
It was a good chippy as well. Every time we used to come through to your leisure centre, go swimming, we used to always go to the chippy across the road. Was it Parkers, I think?
Yeah, was that the one that had the cafe upstairs?
Yeah, yeah.
And now Xhaka stretches,
remember it well.
plays it back to Alderete. Alderete
Just to
inside
answer
towards
Dale's
Siddiqui.
question,
Far
yes,
side.
better fish and chips.
Head trousers
The best
calling for it.
I've
The ball played
had
out towards him. He nods it
were
back down into the path
from
of
a
Lefay.
place called the
On to
Ambleside
Broby.
Chippy.
Humes ahead of him.
Uh,
Broby needs some
in
help.
Sale.
Talby's wide on the left.
Not one of
Seconds
those
left
down
of
on the seafront.
minute as Talby dribbles into the
but
penalty area.
They
Still
are
going Talby
superb,
in
and
corner.
he does so much
Off
business
Azraoui
that
as
he
tried to cross
doesn't even bother
Talby.
opening on
Is
a
there time to
Saturday.
take it?
Definitely
Went
doesn't
into
open
the
on a Sunday. It doesn't
second
open on a
minute,
Saturday evening. He
being
opens
added
for
on at
lunch
the end of this
only,
first half now.
and he closes at
Lefay
8 o'clock
urged to
most nights.
Get on with things.
He's always packed.
46 minutes.
But
and
Bells
20
is all right.
seconds.
We've got one in sale.
As Lefay
They're quite
Gets
nice.
to the corner to take this fourth Sunderland corner. 0-0 at the moment. Plenty of bodies in the box.
Come on, sorry.
Lefay, right arm briefly raised,
Good
drives
one.
this
Get
in
there, head.
towards the far post
No.
and headed behind
Half time.
half time.
Half time, decent
Good
half
even
time.
contest in the first half.
Yeah. It
Sunderland
was.
had chances, notably earlier on in the half, at the start of the game, when Talby put one just round the right-hand post.
Yeah, I used to always like my vinegar with my chips, and I used to always love the puddle of vinegar in there because it was the polystyrene rectangle cartons you used to get from Parkers after they went to the Croatia Leisure Centre, and the chips used to be swimming in the bottom and they were soggy. Lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
3-star Reds says some strange decisions today. Bournemouth challenging for Europe have got a player sent off. There's a plot to stop the smaller clubs getting into Europe.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
what's your thoughts
so-
at half time, Rob? 0-0.
Good first half from us. Made Man United look decidedly ordinary. We just need to put our chances where we've had plenty of chances. We've had 10 shots, 3 of which were on target, I think. 10 shots, 3 on target. Man United have had 4 shots, none of which have been on target. Playing well.
I'm just watching that
And
again.
bearing in mind, we're a second half team, so
It's literally, it's just showed you a moment of events there on the stream here, where it showed you about 6 in succession. Sunderland player getting manhandled, thrown at the ground, nothing. A little tug of the shirt for Man U, foul. Another one of our players get manhandled, height to the floor. There was one when the corner came in. I think one of the players, Man U, I think they practically picked Talby up, turned him round and hoiked him to the floor. And this was in the penalty box. He usually got picked up and chucked around to the floor. And then 2 seconds later, get a free kick for Man United with a little bit of a shirt pull.
yeah.
It's a disgrace.
Yeah. He's one for you, Harry. Chips with mayo. What's your thoughts on that, mate? Sounds disgusting, but absolutely bloody gorgeous.
Let's get some thoughts on social media for half time. Mark Ferry says, against 12 men, we've done well. We've done very good, says Trevor. Battered them, should be at least 1 up. Nothing short of brilliant, says Gareth. Should be winning. Very good against 12 men, says Owen. Good pressing, just missed the clinical finish. David says, very good. Glaring, obviously, we need more quality in the final third through the summer. If Man U were this dominant, they would have scored a couple. Simon says, playing really well with lots of energy today all over the pitch. Just need to build on it. Bring on Isidore, says Jay. But it's not how we start, it's how we finish. Play like that second half, that's all we can ask, absolutely. Ian says we're having the ref's having a shocker. Best half from us in a long time. We've played mint officials, load of crap being bumped. A lot more playing saying we've got to stop the shirt pulling. We keep doing that all the time. The refs seem to penalise you for shirt pulling, but not actually grappling hold of the player itself. So they looked as if to be penalising pulling hair as well as pulling shirts. Most of the fans are just saying we should be 1-0 up. It's about taking chances, and in the Premier League, and if we did lose here 1-0 by the odd goal, then it's about not putting your chances away in this brutal league. Leighton says we'll get punished next half. Not took our chances. Should be 2-0 up. We'll end up getting beat 2-0 to Man U, says Leighton.
Yeah, just going back to the Nosh side of stuff. Yes, Ian, you're absolutely right, Macamaian. They do have them in Holland, but also in Germany, which is where I came across chips with mayo. But yeah, absolutely love it. Absolutely love it.
Darren says we've been brilliant, but blimey, Charlie says you can see why we don't score many. It's something that we need to address. It's in the summer. You need that poacher.
3-star salad cream. No.
Oh, anybody that put tomato ketchup and salad cream on the chips used to make me gag. I don't know how anyone can eat salad cream and mayonnaise and tomato sauce on the chips.
No.
I just can't understand why. No.
Just mayo, mate.
Oh, the ticker. Sorry, Kingfisher always reminds me on that. the ticker.
Yeah.
Good lad.
Chips and mayo. Yeah, it's not that posh, mate. It's the standard thing in Germany. You get. They don't normally have tomato sauce. They've got curried ketchup is normal in Germany. Mayo, and you just get them in big tubs that you got a pump thing, and you just put as much as you like on your chips.
Macamaian, hello, good to see you, mate. Hope you are well. What's your thoughts on the old local elections? I know I don't like going to politics much, but I know you like all that sort of stuff. But Farage he's wiped the floor, hasn't he? Oh.
Is the blue colour, is that for admins and mods, Cabby?
Yeah, standard moderator.
Yeah.
I remember the little sort of truck style cafes you used to get with the there used to be like Pyrex white plates and cups, and the tomato sauce was actually a plastic tomato, a big plastic tomato with a little spout at the top.
Yeah.
And the little sort of tin foil ashtrays with the net curtains. But Christ Almighty, you'd half an hour in them cafes and you walked out like you've smoked 100 a day, because everybody was just smoked in there, and it's like, but the food was delicious. But my God.
Yep, you're right, Durham. You're right, Durham Diver. Pommes frites, fricadelle and bratties with mayo. Absolutely spot on, mate. I had some bratties last week. Friends that were up from Spain, we used to live next door to them when we were based in Germany as well. I've known the lad for 40 odd years. We were both down in the Falklands together many years back. But we used to like our bratties. So yeah, very good, very good. And Valenti's, yes, D Hall, Valenti's is closing down apparently. There's nobody in the family wants to take on running the shop, so they're closing the shop down, which is a great shame because Valenti's ice cream is bloody lovely.
You're right.
And yes, little chefs. Oh, there we go. Enough food. I'm getting hungry now.
Neil Flurry, fish and chips and curry sauce is the best down Seaburn. Harry says mayo and tomato sauce mixed together. Yeah, I don't mind it mixed together. It's Mary Rose sauce. And as the 3-star
Yeah.
Red says, tomato sauce mixed with mayo with lemon makes prawn cocktail sauce. I put a bit of Tabasco sauce mixed in with it as well because I like a bit of kick with it or some chili flakes. But I just don't like the look of it together on chips. The like red and white blotches and stuff. I don't know. It just looks wrong. Probably tastes lovely, but it just doesn't look appetizing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think the problem with fish and chips wrapped in newspapers, Gary, is you never knew what chemicals you were actually ingesting from the print. But,
Marty says best first half in a long time from Turkey. Welcome, mate. Yeah, it's been decent.
Yeah, there was. He's one for 3-star. Your Mary Rose sauce, your mayo tomato sauce with a bit of lemon. Put that on bacon or gammon with a bit of sauerkraut in a bun or a pita bread. Absolutely bloody gorgeous, mate. Another one from Germany. That absolutely stunning food. Sounds weird, but works really well together. I'm hungry now, Cabby.
I'm going to put a screenshot up here. Someone's took this of the penalty incident or the handball incident. And I'm just going to show you this in a second. There we go. But
it's handball.
What the freeze thing it doesn't show you though is before that the ball actually. Now I don't understand this because the ball hit his hip first, then his hand. It's not handball, but if it hits your arm or your hand at any point, is it not handball?
It's handball. Yeah.
So why does hitting it off your hip first?
His arm's not in a natural position. It's not down by his sides. His arms are out. He's used his hand to control the ball. Doesn't matter if it hit him in the chest or the knee or the arsehole first. You know, it's then hit his hand. It's a handball. It's a penalty.
So why does the ball hitting off his hip first rule all of a sudden cancel out the handball? I don't understand it. Is it because it has to hit your arm or your hand first before it hits any other part of your body first? Is that how they're looking at it?
No.
So no, if it hits off your knee or your belly and it goes up and then you turn around and then you hit the ball, that doesn't make sense to me. That. I'll leave that up there for a bit. I mean, I'll let you lot think for yourself. It's
gammon and glazed pineapple. Oh, Ian, behave yourself, mate.
Claire James says, defo not handball hits his waist. How can you look at that picture and say the ball hit his waist?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you'd get them now for that price, Ian. And a fish and chip, four lots of fish and chips last Saturday. Didn't get any change out of 50 quid.
Came off his body first, not a penalty by the laws of the game. Never a penalty, and I'm a Sunderland fan. Craig Rogers says the pen was a deflection to the hand, which went out for a corner as the shot was going on goal. Not this one. This one did look sus from the angle. It is what it is. VAR's looked at it. They've obviously not bothered with it. So there we go.
Yeah, you might be right, Harry. You might be right, mate.
Do you know what I used to love from Pallion Road as well? It's the Savoy dips with a crunchy toasted massive buns you used to get.
Oh yeah.
Used to walk in this butcher's across the road from Tandy's, and they used to always have a big Paddington bear standing outside. It was like with a slit on the top of his hat to put money in, but it was quite a big thing. I always remember that.
Yeah.
And they used to have meat hooks on the ceiling, like hanging, just like for decor. And it used to always give us the creeps when I walked in. But the smell of like peas pudding and Savoy sausages, I can still smell it now. And you used to get like the blue and white striped little bits of paper you used to get holding it, and it was absolutely huge. Never heard of it up here, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Gary. I do remember them, mate. Scampi or chicken in a basket. Soup in a basket was really entertaining, though. And guess what I'm having for tea tonight, mate? Scampi and chips with mushy peas.
Best thing ever.
Got to cook them myself, like, but so be it.
It's not handball because it's Man U. I think refs think that Alex Ferguson is still watching.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be fair to Ahmad, if the ball hit his waist and then bounced onto his hand, doesn't matter where his hand was, it wouldn't be a penalty. But if he moved his hand towards the ball after it hit his waist, then it would be. Oh yeah, Gary. Oh yeah, restless hamburgers. Used to love the tiny bits of onion you got, the boiled onions. Restless hamburgers, 100% dog meat.
To arrive at Everton Stadium.
This is making me bloody hungry.
Yeah, I know.
I've actually, in 8, ever had a hot pork pie from Taylor's. I have actually, considering that you're saying that, and absolutely delicious. Behind the Londonderry pub when they close for lunch, you got fish and half.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's still there.
Manchester United.
It's still a
Lemons
chippy,
in
I think.
goal. It's Mazraoui, Maguire, Martinez and Shaw.
But I haven't been to that chip
Mainu,
shop for
Ahmad, Fernandez,
ever.
Cunha and Xerxes.
Probably
As the ball back with Shaw.
30
and now
years
Mainu,
since I was
who
last
kicks
in that
clear
chippy.
up towards Xerxes, who had Michele back behind him. And then out to the
More of the
touchline.
second
The
half
ball
than the
rolls out
first
for a
half, you think,
throw
Rob? What do you
to
think we should
Manchester
do? Any
United.
Well,
changes? Or
We're a
should be
second half
taken
team,
by
aren't we? I think we're
Luke Shaw,
we're
the
likely to
30-year-old.
see. Well, I would like to see
Feigned to throw it back
Jocelyn
to
Tubby
Martinez.
get a run out
And
again,
now does so again.
possibly for Hugh.
And still has it in the air, and then finally does actually throw it to Martinez, who passes
We've
it
got
back
Angulo
to
back as well.
Shaw on
so
the touchline.
if
And
Talby
then it's played to Alderete.
doesn't do
on
something
halfway.
magical,
Michele,
we
who
might
plays
see
it back to Robin
Angulo
Ruffs.
getting a run
Ruffs
out as well.
Passing it back out to Nordi Michele.
Harry, that's
On
the
the
first thing you
right-hand side.
smelt when you walked into the
0-0
ABC
then,
cinema.
at the start
was
of
hot
this
dogs.
second
It
half.
was like
Yeah.
a shockwave from an
And
atomic
Michele
blast.
plays the ball
It
back
just
to
bowled you over.
Ruffs.
It was
Who's in
delicious.
the
And every
middle
time I
of the
smell hot
Sunderland
dogs,
half. He's
it always
got
reminds me of me
Alderete
queuing
to his left,
outside the
Michele
ABC.
to his right.
See,
He
my
passes
first
to the
film, Flash
Frenchman.
Gordon, and then my
He
second
brings it
film I
over
seen
the
was
halfway
E.T.
line and
Flash
plays it on
Gordon,
to
there we
Hugh,
go.
Who finds or tried to find Herr Trauder.
The hot dogs
read
from the
by
ABC
Martinez, though,
cinema.
And now Shaw to
smell was
Cunha.
delicious.
Back
Yeah,
to Mainu.
yeah,
Shaw again.
you're right.
Back
I think
again to Martinez.
D Hall, you're
The edge of the
absolutely
penalty
right.
area
Mate. We
on
do
the
love
left-hand
our
side, out
rub
to
up from the
Shaw.
north, preferably
Shaw,
deep
socks
fried
rolled
and
down around
dripping.
his ankles. Likewise, Xerxes. You couldn't quite get on the end of it. And in the end, a free kick awarded
Back
for
in the
foul
cinema
on
at
Cunha.
ABC as well. It was absolutely huge.
Yeah,
By Michele.
yeah, went many a time.
And this is on the left side of midfield in the Manchester United half.
It used to show like an
Quickly
oil
taken back
effect
to
where it was like
Martinez.
bubbles going across the screen.
Over to
That was like a
Yeah.
lava lamp thing,
There was
wasn't
like a
it?
lava lamp thing, and you used to see
Yeah.
like bubbles floating.
Fernandez.
I don't know whether that was like when
Portuguese
they ran out of
international,
adverts to
87
play,
caps.
and you were waiting for the film to
Plays it
start.
back
I
through
remember
Maguire to
that.
Martinez.
I used to
Hugh
find that
goes to
spooky when I
close,
was
the ball
little.
played
Oh,
on
what a
though
strange
to
kid I
Martin.
was.
Who did the
Fernandez
ads?
again
It
back
was
to Maguire.
Dean and
Back
Pearl and
again
Dean.
Pearl
to
and
the
Dean.
goalkeeper.
Pearl and Dean.
The
That was
48th
them.
minute here at the Stadium of Light. This wet, miserable, cold afternoon. Ball hooked out by Herr
That's
Trauder.
absolutely fine, Harry, but I don't like curry,
And
so
no pattern as yet to this second half.
I like spicy
Not at all.
food, but there's something in curry that makes me
Taking his
twitch.
time.
Yeah.
I'm
Take a bite.
allergic to something that's in there.
Martinez again at the back for Manchester United.
I would
Maguire in
say
the
so,
penalty
Gary.
area, plays
Please,
right,
more of
right,
the
right,
same.
nearly caught out.
We are a
Mazraoui,
second half
but
team.
he's,
We tend to
got the
perform
ball
better
away
in the
now
second half,
and,
so
played it
bodes
eventually
well.
up to Mount and looking for a break from Ahmad down the right wing. But
Thanks
the
for the
ball's gone out
subscriber,
for a throw
thank
to
you.
Manchester United. Xerxes takes it, goes back into the centre circle. And
I remember the queue for ET.
Martinez,
My God, it used to go round the corner
Butcher,
half a mile
as he's
down.
known, and then into the middle
street.
to Mainu.
Then it used to go half a mile down the road for ET. I think it was that popular once they even held it on two screens at once because it was just there was that many people wanted to see it.
Pushing in on up to Xerxes, and then Ahmad
What
on
was the one that was up
far
near the
side.
bus station? Was
The
that the
Hammer House of
Odeon?
Horrors.
Maguire behind him,
I think so.
trying to find Xerxes.
Mars pies were
Xerxes just
amazing.
inside the
That was the other end of
Sunderland
Pallion Road,
half.
heading towards
Short
like Queen
pass
Alexander
on to
Bridgeway.
Fernandez back to
Yeah.
to Mazraoui, and now Ahmad again inside to Mount. Xerxes, and again Mazraoui's got high up and finds Cunha, who floats his shot over.
And then
the
my
crossbar.
dad, on every Saturday afternoon from Pallion Road, would eat
Strange
pig's
feeling
trotters
about
and
the start
tripe
of
for
second
his
half at
tea.
the moment.
And I
Really
thought,
good
how
goal.
could you eat
haven't
that?
Sunderland.
Ugh.
Roughs
I
with
used to
the
keep tripe for the dogs.
ball
Oh
at
my
his
God,
feet for a moment, had his
foul
hand on
stuff.
the ball. He's got
Salt
to
and vinegar
tap
and
it
pepper
here
on
to
it.
McKaylee, and then he plays it out
Bloody
to
loved it.
Head-Trouder on the
Didn't know
right.
any harm, so not any harm.
Head-Trouder on to Lefay. Lefay
And let's
back
just
to
hope the second
McKaylee.
half isn't tripe for the lads.
McKaylee plays it on
Yeah.
to Siddiqui. There's an interception from Shaw, who gets a second touch to it, but
Imagine
it's
how
to
the lads would play at
Head-Trouder,
half time if we were
and
given a
he
hot
gives it
dog
back
win.
by way of a throw to Manchester United.
Yeah,
Shaw again, just a 10 yards
through the
down
Kings,
from
Harry,
Michael
the through the
Carrick in his
Kings.
black suit.
Tell you one sweet I've never seen
the
for
edge of
ages.
the
A walnut
area.
whip.
Yes,
My
it's
dad
got
used to
it.
love them as well. I've never seen them for ages in the
No.
shops.
You
Back
can get
to
them. You can get
Lovens.
Marks and Spencer's
All in
version,
yellow.
Cabby.
Kicks up over the halfway line.
Marksies do them.
Xerxes
Packs
there
of
with
2 or
Alvaretti,
3 or
heads the ball
something
away,
like
but
that.
Straight to Bruno Fernandes, then Mount out to Ahmad, who's in space on the right for Manchester United, inside to Fernandes again.
Ah, yes, it was
Fernandes
the Empire near the bus
crosses,
station,
looking for
Gary. You're
Cunha,
right.
and it's come
It
back
was
down to
about the
him
same
after it
distance
came
as the
off
ABC, but
Head-Trouder.
the other end of
Played
town.
back to Shaw.
Yeah.
Shaw crosses in towards Xerxes. McKaylee kicks the ball out.
Sid
to
James died doing an
Martinez.
act on there, didn't he?
Xhaka
The
goes
carry-on
up with
actor.
Ahmad. The ball, though,
Yes,
still
yeah.
with Manchester United. With Martinez, and now
He's done well there.
Mazraoui looking for Fernandes run into the penalty area, but Alderete gets across the front of him, and the ball went out to my mind over the goal
So
line,
we'll
but
just
the
turn this
flag
match off.
stayed
I will just
down.
put an
It's
episode
a
of Ready
poor
Steady Cook
clearance
on,
as
shall
well.
we?
Let's come back
Oh,
to
no, no,
Shaw,
no, no, no,
and
no.
Shaw
That'd
now
make me
to
really,
Cunha.
really hungry, Cabby.
Cunha just outside the penalty area, rolls it
Practices
across,
don't knock tripe.
and comes back
Burger
to
outside,
Fernandes from
outside of Annabelle's was
Mazraoui,
the best.
and then out
Things
to
like
When you've had
Ahmad,
7 or 8
who's,
pints of the
gonna
burger
win
vans
a
that you
throw.
wouldn't normally
I
touch
just
with a
think we
barge
just need to
pole.
pick it up, Nick.
Oh,
don't we?
a godsend, mate. It's like
Need to
kebab
Need to
shops.
pick it up.
Ball played by Mainu, Martinez. Now
We
Called
used to
doner
eat
kebabs.
tripe covered in
And
vinegar.
Hume is in
It's
front
not
of
a
him, trying
doner
to push him
kebab,
back
it's a
up the
doner
pitch.
kebab because you're only
It's
actually
back to
borrowing it
Martinez
for
on the
about half an
halfway
hour.
line.
Push out. We'll have to push out.
Maguire in the centre circle, 52nd minute, 0-0, live on BBC Radio Newcastle.
Ah, Gary says you can
BBC
get
Sounds.
walnut whips and B&M, Cabby.
Here's Mainu again, short pass on to Mount, back to Mainu. And back to Maguire, he's almost on the centre spot. Mount, wide right Ahmad. Ahmad now dribbling at
Big
Reinildo.
slice, yeah.
And
I think Malta does those
decides
on
just to play the
occasions,
ball
doesn't he?
inside to
Too
Mount.
easy,
Cabby.
Now
too
Fernandes.
easy.
What?
And it's flicked
Malta
through into Ahmad
does
in the
pink
penalty
slices.
area, trying to tee up
easy.
Cunha, but cleared by
Brian
McKaylee.
Blackcap
Now
was
Xhaka
saying
gets
pink,
the ball away,
pink
and
slice
it's
sly
played
cake.
to Lefay and eventually onto Hume, but Shaw
sure?
fouls Trey Hume in the middle of the
Oh,
Sunderland
Harry,
half. Sadiq
Harry,
takes a quick
for
free
years.
kick. Xhaka gets tripped himself by Fernandes.
Karamak bars that don't make any more.
Another free kick to
Yeah.
Sunderland.
Yeah, but you might
Now
need
they probably
something
had
like
some
that just to
additives in
give
them
them-
that were
give them
banned or
a
something
shot.
like that.
Here's
Sorry, sorry,
supporters
Doug.
as well.
Ronaldo.
Need something to happen, don't
Palby
we?
trying to get past Mazraoui, can't. Mount now for Manchester United. Mazraoui on again towards Ahmad. And the ball just
I used to
stopped
love a
out
fresh peach
for
Melba
a Manchester
from
United
Pallion Road
throw
as well, one of the
by
bakers.
Siddiqui.
We need a
Fresh
lift.
cream though, not the artificial cream.
Something it needs a spark,
Yeah.
doesn't it, Sunderland? They need a.
Please like and
something to give
subscribe,
them-
Kingfisher.
There's
Thank
two
you.
balls on the pitch here at the moment. Ahmad's got rid of one. The goalkeeper Lamens has got the ball out here. Up to
No, my mum
Cunha.
used to do a lot.
Zirkzee
The tins
has
of
got to
pet
work
chop
for
pork.
this.
She used to fry it in the frying
Sliding
pan
in
and
to
give
take
it
the
us
ball
with
away
chips.
from
That was our
Alderete. It's
Saturday
come back to
afternoon,
Michele.
Saturday evening
And now
tea
Talby
when the
inside
full-time
to
results
Alderete
were
in
coming
the
in off a
centre
video printer.
circle. Gets it
After
onto
you'd watched
Michele
the,
as they're
wrestling.
because there was a foul on Alderete.
Aye.
And Michele comes back into the centre circle, plays the ball out to the right here to Hertrauder. And
Seems like
Alderete's
this is
still
gonna
on
be
the
like
floor.
football.
He's picking himself up. The ball played inside to Xhaka. Xhaka is going to play the ball
Where's
out
the subscribe button?
so that Alderete can get attention. He's still lying on the pitch in the centre circle. 54th minute, 0-0.
180 watching. Please hit the like
To get
button. We
warmed
have
up about in the
66.
second half as yet.
Clickety clicks, 66 likes. So,
Alderete. It's not going to get any treatment. It's just
Mason Mount.
If you were 4,000
gonna
miles
get a
close,
card,
you'd
is
get
he?
proper, proper pies at Shake Falls. Yeah, you're right.
was it Mount who got the card or Martinez?
let's see if we can get 100 likes. It'd be nice if we
I
can.
think it's
Mason Mount.
Sorry, Gary.
for the foul.
Yeah, there is a game on, guys. There is a game on.
Referee's had a word with him.
Hey, it's all good, friendly chat.
Looking
There's nothing much happening
puzzled
in
and
the game.
mystified, but first card of the afternoon showed to Mason Mount.
Quick look at the scores, see what's
55th
going on.
minute now.
No change.
Ball
Brighton
back
2,
with
Wolves
Russ
0,
to
Fulham 0,
Michele.
Bournemouth 0.
0-0.
What was the
Michele
Liverpool
bringing
result?
it out.
Before?
One's a peach. One's a peach, mate.
Chelsea did get a goal ruled off as well.
Xhaka, nice bit of
Yeah,
skill and
yeah.
control from Xhaka, and then pushes it on to Broby. And now to Hertrauder. Talby wants it. Corner of the penalty area on the left-hand side. Crossing here, and it's
Yeah,
too deep ahead
Man
of
United
Hugh.
are on top a little bit at the moment. Possession
Every
53%.
time we go forward, Gary Bennett's
Goal kick to
size,
Manchester
man.
United.
You know, we've said it time and time again. Nick ran that 18-yard box. It's got to be better quality.
It just
Well
falls
worked.
apart every time we're us
Yeah,
at
a
the
little bit
18-yard box when we're going
of
forward.
the
Like,
Play we saw in the first half.
Yeah,
there,
Man
suddenly
United are now up to 7
But,
shots, but none have been on
We
target.
need to see more of it, and we keep coming
but
back
you know,
to
it just
that
takes that one bit of
decision-making
brilliance
final
from a
ball.
good
Oh, it
team and a
does.
good player.
56th minute,
Does.
0-0. Here's
And there's one player on that
Zirkzee
pitch
trying to
that's
head it on
capable
for
of doing
Ahmad.
that. You know who that is, don't
Ronaldo
you?
gets in front of him.
Yeah,
Ronaldo plays
little
the ball
guy.
out to Robin Russ.
The
Russ
Ahmad
at the edge of his
Diallo.
penalty area,
That's the
taps
one.
it out to Nordi Michele.
Tony Hunton, hi guys, just
Jogs
got
out
back.
with
Is it
the
a
ball,
decent
then
game that's
stands with
worth
his right
watching the
foot
match
on
of
it,
the day?
passing
I
it
would
on
say
to
so. There's
Xhaka plays it
quite a
back
lot
to
of chances, especially
Michele.
for us.
Turns it away from Fernandes to Lefay, out to Xhaka on this right-hand side, little triangle, and Xhaka pushes it onto Hume. Hume out to Hertrauder.
Used to
on
boil
the
him for a
touchline,
bent
back
us
to
twice,
Xhaka.
Harry.
Hertrauder again, just
Yeah.
ahead of him, another little triangle.
Free
with
Bentos,
Lefay,
yes, you
and
can
then
still get
Xhaka
free Bentos.
swings the ball
Can't beat
across
Harry.
the pitch. Ronaldo brings it
And
down
yes,
in
you're
front
right,
of
you
Ahmad,
still can't
and then
run
plays
with
it
the
to
bloody
Talby.
key.
Talby's on his own at the minute. and
Last
he's
time I did
tackled
that, I ended up in
by
hospital.
Mazraoui,
Slashed
and
me,
it's a throw
done, needed
to
15
Sunderland
stitches.
over on the far side. Alderete, Michele in the centre circle. Pauses with his foot on the ball.
Yes, Tony, it is
Hertrauder's
going to be
just to his
worth
right.
watching on Match
And
of the
then
Day.
he plays it, drives it down that right.
We're
to
playing
the
good football,
corner of
Catch
the
the Monkey. It's just at the
penalty
final
area,
third
looking for
where it
Broby,
just breaks
who's
down
out
for us.
wide. And now
But we are playing some nice
Xhaka.
football, but it's at the business end.
Hertrauder again in the
where
middle,
we're
back
lacking.
to Alderete. And Alderete through Reinildo.
Go on the
to
Black Cats
Talby.
from Hag. Cheers,
Over on
Michael,
that
mate.
far
Yeah,
side.
cheers, Michael.
Back to Alderete. And it's
Why is
191
everybody hates
minutes.
Man
Welcome
United?
along, everyone.
out to the left. Picked up by Talby. Running at Mazraoui. Cuts inside. Plays the ball inside again, but it's blocked and cleared
Harry
by
says,
Manchester
get
United.
easy
Back
on. I
into
really
the
believe if you
Sunderland
give him
half.
enough game time, he will score. I do believe so.
Back to Michele. Crowd trying to get behind Sunderland here. Xhaka taking the ball on, playing it wide to Lefay on the right-hand side. And Lefay inside again to Hertrauder. Behind is Michele. Then out to Lefay again on this right-hand side. 0-0. We've played nearly 58
I like Sunderland's
minutes.
intensity today, though. They look
Yeah.
like the team
Back
of
in the
old at the
Sunderland
beginning of the
half
season.
with Alderete.
Yep.
I do like the way we're playing.
Trying to get away from Zirkzee. Gets into the Manchester United half.
That's got to be
Pushed
a
to the
yellow
back,
card.
and
That's
it's
got to be a yellow card.
for Zirkzee. He's going to be booked. second player in Stuart Atwell's notebook this afternoon.
37 more likes to hit that 100. Thank you.
Dutchman spoken to.
Thumbs up.
Manchester United thinking about a change. It's a bit of
Make
note
that 30.
taking, giving going on.
Sorry, no, 36.
Xhaka will take the free kick. Left
Some
side.
fans
of
making a noise,
midfield,
getting
about
behind the
15
team.
yards in from the touchline on the far side.
They're sensing something here, Harry. So,
We're in the 59th minute.
Yeah,
Xhaka
the lads are playing well.
in the middle
I
is
mean,
Reinildo. Cayley's wandering forwards.
I know possession
out
means
wide.
no, but
As Manchester
Man United
18
were
yards their line. It's
just
up to
ahead on
Siddiqui,
possession,
but
and
it's
now
come
just
off him
behind
cleared
again.
by Mazraoui.
They've had 7
Back to
shots not on
Reinildo,
target.
though,
We've had
and now
10, 3 on target.
And Xhaka,
XG,
short
whatever the
pass
hell
onto
that is,
Siddiqui.
0.97
He's
for us,
gonna roll it out to Talby
0.37
on the
for
far
Man
side, on
United.
the left. He's got to come back
We've had 20
into the
touches
goal
in
line.
their
He's
box, they've had
trying
8
to
in
get
ours.
into the penalty area, and the ball
Well done.
stabbed behind for a corner.
He's been positive at
Corners.
Talby.
One more aerial
Left-hand side,
duels.
yes, he has.
We committed more fouls, allegedly.
Good delivery, that's what you want.
As we
Quality
approach the hour
ball in.
mark, Lefay's going to take the corner at the Roker end. Xhaka and Siddiqui just either side of the D.
you fight, you're alright, Neil, mate. You're alright, but thanks
Otherwise
anyway if
everybody
you can
in
do
the
it.
Penalty area, but most 4 players. And it's a short corner, and then it's whipped in by Lefay and headed onto the roof of the net by Mazraoui.
No, it was an own goal.
Nearly scored an own goal.
But a good steady of
Another
people
corner
watching
for
today,
Sunderland.
195. So thanks for your support today.
Now I'm drooling now, Durham. I really am.
Referee Stuart Atwell,
Enjoy it, mate.
he's happy now,
Is there any evening kickoffs
Good
tonight?
delivery.
and it's
There's a half.
Xhaka
There's a
was it,
half
plays it
side
short
kick-off,
to
which is
Trout, and then
the
back
other
into
side
the
of
hands the
Manchester,
goalkeeper. Whipped
playing
it in with his
Brentford.
left,
Yeah.
and straight to the keeper.
Ah,
And if Man City
yeah,
don't get
no,
3
still-
points against them, then it
Ball
is
rolled out.
good night for Vienna.
Martinez brings this out for Manchester United, looking over on the right wing for the run of Fernandez. He's got to get past Siddiqui in front of him. He
Bournemouth
plays it
have taken the
inside
lead.
to
Fulham.
Mazraoui, back to Fernandez, and then behind
Yes,
him is
they are.
Mainu. Mainu, black shirts, yellow shorts.
Ryan
Manchester
scored
United.
for them in the
Out,
53rd
Mainu
minute,
back into the centre circle to Maguire.
playing with 10 men, of
Maguire
course.
now
Oh
to
no, but so are
Martinez.
Fulham.
And
Fulham
wide
got
to
somebody
Luke
sent
Shaw.
off
Shaw
in the
as
50,
Xhaka just
well,
in front of him, plays
45
the ball
plus
back
7th minute.
to Martinez, then Mainu back into the edge of the
Of
centre
course, Fulham
circle
got
to
2 great
Maguire,
wins
and
at home
Fernandez
against
just ahead of him.
Brighton.
Go to him.
Fernandez has rolled it through to Xerxes, who's ball through into the penalty area is cleared by Alderete, and Siddiqui
Yeah,
is
it's
coming away with it.
possible that,
He
Colin.
floats one down the left wing.
Most
and
of the ones,
sprinting to try and
most
get
of the
there
ones
before
in
Maguire is
seeing,
Talby,
I
but
think,
Maguire's going
are
back to the goalkeeper. He's passed
they're
it out
either,
to Mazraoui on the
you know,
far
larger
side.
chains, Bells,
He's
for
played it
instance.
into Fernandez.
There's
towards
another one,
Xerxes.
Downies,
Xerxes gets a second
which
touch
is
to
okay.
stab it away to the touchline to
Um,
Ahmad. Ahmad
and there's still a
skips
couple of
past
little
Ronaldo and
back straight
loses the
ones.
ball to Siddiqui. Ahmad thought he
The
was
Ambleside
fouled.
one
He's
just down the road
furious
from
with the
us is
referee,
really
Stuart
good.
Atwell. Alderete has the ball now in the penalty area.
Yeah, hamburgers,
Plays it
beef
out
burgers.
No.
Yeah, you're
a
right.
little bit of a
Jeff,
haphazardly.
100%.
Lefay has got the ball.
Talking food
Plays
again.
it across
Bugger.
the pitch here to Michele. Michele now bringing out,
Spam,
leaving it for
spam, spam.
Xhaka to head Trout.
What is
Spam
spam?
Back
What
inside
actually
to
is
Granit
it?
Xhaka.
Spiced
He will
ham.
shoot.
It's
And it
basically
goes swinging
luncheon
away
meat
behind
with some added spices.
the goal kick to Manchester United. It's against Manchester United that
Spam
Granit
fritters.
Xhaka scored more goals than any other team. He scored 3 times against Manchester United, and all from outside the penalty area as well.
City lose to
Yeah,
Brentford.
a little
you
bit
think
more
Arsenal
urgency
may lose
from
to West
Sunderland.
Ham to help
United are gonna make a
Possibly. That wouldn't
62
surprise me in the
minutes
least.
played,
Apparently,
and,
some of
they're
the
making a
Spurs
change,
fans
Manchester
were
United.
cheering Arsenal
Yeah, it's
on,
going to be
which I thought was
Patrick
like
Dorgu's coming on.
illegal.
As,
It'd be like me and Cabby
Martinez
cheering
has to
Newcastle on.
clear. Yeah, Dorgu's coming
Team
on.
with Stockport 0-0 playoffs.
The,
First
the
2
Dane.
games of playoffs. You often find a lot of stalemates in the
Now
first leg of the playoffs.
They're having to try and clear again, Manchester United. Shaw
Middlesbrough certainly
over
didn't
on
play
this
safe.
left-hand
They went
side.
all out for
Caught
goals.
Siddiqui.
I think that will kick
sticking
them in the
at
teeth,
it.
Middlesbrough,
Goal
today,
from
not
the edge of
scoring.
the pitch here. Crouches down, but walks back on, limps back on, I should say. And then nodded down by Hume to Xhaka, and Lefay trying to set up Broby on his left. Lemons pushes the ball away again. Went down ran to his right and pushed the ball away.
This is why we're just...
It's the second time he said to do that in the game. Great opportunity for Broby.
Could he have reversed it?
Oh, for Toffee Cameron, man.
He's ready manning the goalkeeper. Good save, good save. Good play again by
He's a
Sunderland.
good keeper, lad, and so.
So 0-0 it remains.
Ryan says, my God, watch the match instead of going on about...
Great opportunity for Broby. So here they come again. Xhaka, Lefay.
We need that deadly
looking to get
striker
Broby
still.
in, but he tumbles, stumbles. He's rumbled. And it's
Gone down to
Do you work
easily.
for B&M's, Gary?
the Manchester United goalkeeper. Broby's hurt though. He's just rolling about. Humes just pushing Maguire away. Stuart Atwell's pulled Maguire to one
Yeah, you do
side.
tend to get a lot of chips these days, probably because they just make it.
He's hit him in the
You know,
face,
if they're
hasn't he?
charging £12.50 for a fish
So
and
watch
chips,
the replay here.
you expect to get something decent.
It's Martinez.
Is it Martinez caught
but
him
you're
in
right.
the face?
Caught him in
That's
the
what
face.
he's
Normally
that's
have to
happened.
buy one lot of chips and share them.
Probably shot, man. It was just too near the
Carrick's had a
keeper.
word with Matthias Cunha.
My
Referee
God, we're good
is
at
now allowing
missing our
substitution
chances,
to
aren't we,
be
still?
made by
Hey, one of
Manchester
these
United.
days we'll
He's coming
actually
out
score one,
Xerxes
Gary.
Yeah, Maguire's ordering Broby to get up, saying, come on, what's the matter with you? But
First
Broby's
change of the
game,
day
they got
then,
hit in
in
the face.
the 64th
Kuna's gone to play up front.
minute.
No.
Cunha. 65th minute. Sunderland 0, Manchester United 0. So Patrick Dorgu, the 21-year-old Danish international.
That's why I'm saying Isidore, it's
He
his
takes up a
perfect game
position
because there's a lot of
wide
through
on
through balls
the
getting
left
played
here.
today. And I
Yeah.
think it's ideal for
In the
Isidore
forward
because he's the
position.
type of striker.
And
He
he's
loves to
trying to
run
get on
on
the
through
end of this
balls,
kick
one-on-ones.
Lemons, but it's come
Yeah.
down for
I would
Siddiqui.
definitely get
Behind him,
Isidore
Xhaka.
on.
Up to Lefay, nice little chip forward for Broby, but it's come back out to head Trouder, but then Martinez will intercept and put the ball out for a throw to Sunderland, and Siddiqui's whipping the crowd up.
He is more than a goal
Sorry,
scorer
whipping
than
the crowd
Broby.
up, and then
Broby's
Trouder's
more of
gonna
a
take this throw.
hold-up
He's
sort
Just
of
a few
striker,
yards
isn't he?
from Michael Carrick
He is.
on the Sunderland right. On this damp Saturday afternoon, Broby.
I mean, if that was on the other end and that was Manchester United having the chances we've had, they would have been 3-0 up by now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Across to Taubé on the left on the touchline.
Because that's the
Goes back
difference.
into his own half, then pushes it on to Xhaka, who plays it out to Reinildo. Back to Taubé.
This has got
Through the
0-1
centre
written all
circle
over it.
to
It's about putting chances
Kelly.
away.
Kelly now.
Michael says
Give
we
the
need to
ball
score more next
away
season or we'll be in
to
trouble.
Mount.
Got to
Tries
get that
it
addressed.
down the
We'll
left
have to get that
touchline
addressed.
to Fernandez. And it's gone out for another Manchester United throw.
Just 19 more
Fulham
likes to
nil,
hit the
Bournemouth
thumb,
one,
to hit the
both
thumbs
those
up.
teams
Steve.
down to
19 more likes to
10
hit
men
100. We've got 200 people
afternoon.
now watching channel. It's half
Ball
an
back
hour.
with Martinez. And then Mainu, Maguire, just outside the Manchester United penalty area.
Yeah, Leicester's time for the change.
There's
I do
Maguire
agree.
again
Yeah.
from Mazraoui. Looking
Harry,
for
that
Ahmad,
happens in the Premier
on the
League all the
shoulder of
time.
Ronaldo, who puts the ball out for a throw to Manchester United.
How's the match going? Chips and Scotty 1, Betty's Hot Pot 0.
Well, Sunderland have got a bit more into the game now in this last
Yeah.
10 minutes,
They've
15
got a bit
minutes.
more tempo, haven't they?
Yeah. Maguire
Ryan
wide
says
on the
Isidore
right
doesn't
again,
bring
looking
others
for a
into
longer
play
ball
like
up.
Broby does. And Cabby,
Straight to Robin Ruffs,
you
at the
talk
edge
as
of
if
the
you've played football and
Sunderland
put the
penalty
ball
area.
away, but I bet you haven't
67th
ever.
minute.
I played a lot
Out
of
into
football,
the
Ryan.
middle, Michele
I played for a team that was only
pulls in, just
6
strolling slowly forwards with the
leagues
ball.
from the
Rory Michele,
conference,
Hughes
which
out
was
to
the
his
National
right,
League.
just in front of Regis Lebris. He gets the ball, and Hume plays it back from away from Dorgu.
You're
to
either a
Michele, who's given
natural
the ball
goal
away to
scorer,
Mainu.
you know where the net
Mainu
is, or you're
is
not. It's as simple as
Lefay,
that.
and Lefay now trying to get forwards, finds Siddiqui, then Hume, so then Trouder and then Hume. Back to Michele, Alderete, Xhaka, on to Reinildo on halfway on
I would
the
agree,
left.
Gary.
Then
I
wide
think
to
we do
Taubé,
need to
little
do
back
some
heel into the path of
judicious
Siddiqui.
recruitment
Mount on his
next
case,
during the
Siddiqui
summer.
has to come back to Reinildo.
I'm sure they've
And
got
Reinildo
it
back to
lined up.
Alderete, just at the back of the
They've got lined up
centre
who they
circle.
want.
Squares it to his right to Michele. Michele on, then to Hume, back to
That was a hell of a
stretching
player
Le
in the day when I was
Fernandez whips
Fancy.
in,
Young,
gets the
fitted
ball
in.
to
Fancy,
Manchester
Stuart.
United and on to Cunha, and
Fancy.
then down to Ahmad. Ahmad at the
Fancy.
corner of the penalty area, dribbling into the box, finds Cunha, behind him is Mount, but then he just showed too much of it to Hume, but then Fernandez gets it back for Manchester United, to Ahmad on the right, just outside the penalty area, back to Bruno Fernandes, and he will just try and slip it through, but it's won back by an interception from Siddiqui, and now Xhaka, Dorgu on his
Come on,
shoulder.
Xhaka.
Loses him.
He
And
could have
it's
given it to
played-
him.
He's getting
to
frustrated, Gary Bennett. Like,
Trouder.
he's getting
Talby
frustrated.
was free.
Ah, it's-
Number
they've
one
gone
Hello,
back.
Bounty.
Cabby.
Nice to
They've
see
gone
you.
back to Michele, on
How
to
you doing?
Xhaka, and
Let's
Xhaka
bring us some doggy look.
goes wide, right,
Come on.
Trouder.
Bring
Back
some luck.
inside to
We want some
Xhaka.
goals.
Walks it to the halfway line almost, then taps it back to Michele. Now to Trouder again on the right. Dorgu closes him down, played back to Michele, and across to Alderete in the middle at the Sunderland half.
If it stays like this, results go our
Pushing
way.
on.
We win tomorrow. We could be 3 points
Xhaka's
behind
points
Sunderland.
backs to
So, yeah,
Robin Ruffs.
Yeah.
20 minutes or so to
and
play.
you deserve it. You've
0-0.
played some fantastic football the last,
There's Ruffs just
last
outside
4 or
his
5 games.
penalty area.
They have.
Cabby, I used to be a boxer
To
in my young
Alderete.
days. Playing some really good footballer.
Towards the halfway line.
Ryan
We've got
says,
a
you
touch.
class yourself as a
Came
natural
down,
goal
yeah, for
scorer
Harry
then, do you?
Maguire.
I think
Now
Ryan's looking
Mainu
for an argument, but he's not getting it
finds-
today. I'm chilled out.
Mazraoui, Fernandez
Can't be bothered.
plays it out to Ahmad. On
Yeah,
the goal
I'm
line,
sure
almost
they have,
pulls it
Gary.
back and it comes off
Absolutely
Fernandez
certain they
behind for a goal
have.
kick.
Gasolfi
It's too
is
strongly pulled back
he's
by
on the
Ahmad.
ball. He knows what he's doing.
Sunderland 0, Manchester United 0. Live on BBC Radio Newcastle and BBC Sounds.
Yeah, I've
70th
heard of
minute.
those, Neil. But this one, as you can probably
kick
say,
for
is
Sunderland.
your archetypal
Played across
old
the
English
6-yard line
sheepdog,
by Michele
the
to
Dulux
Alderete.
dog.
And then back to Robin Ruffs. Fernandez
Hasn't learned to
Cunha.
paint yet, though.
in the vicinity. Out to Alderete, trying to shake off Ahmad. Reinildo down the touchline to Talby.
Go on.
This is promising.
Hey,
Talby
Freshie,
now
how you
taking
doing, mate?
on Maguire. Maguire
Hello,
stands
doggy.
his ground and taps the ball away, then gets the ball back from Mazraoui, plays it out to the Moroccan, and then it's won back by Siddiqui inside to Xhaka. Xhaka, short pass to the Faye, back to Xhaka. Across here now on the right to Trouder. Trouder halfway inside the Manchester United half, cutting inside in towards the middle, and then rolling it into the penalty area. Broby, and then Trouder off the foot of the post. Wrapped his left foot round it, and it came off the foot of the left post. Closest we
How
come to
many
a goal.
times?
And they come again now with Reinildo. He crosses, and Broby, well, he's beaten to its drop for Luke Shaw.
It is one of them games, isn't it? Man United
Yeah.
get that one chance and bloody score.
Xhaka.
It's just got, it's written in the script, isn't it?
He tried to play it into the penalty area. Shaw heads it straight to Lefebvre. He can't get on the ball properly. He's gone down. The referee's waved away any penalty appeal.
Ryan, how am I being negative? I'm reporting, saying that we should be putting
Remains
chances away.
Nil,
If you go on social
nil.
media, every bugger's saying the same thing. We've got to start putting these chances away.
Trouder close to opening.
Not
the
being
scoring.
negative, I'm just reporting what I'm seeing.
Dorgu back over the halfway line to his own half to
We've
Martinez.
had two on,
now
two
Mainu again
one-on-one
in the centre
chances
circle,
with
the
the
centre
keeper.
spot to
That's what I believe.
Fernandez out wide to Ahmad. And Ahmad pauses a moment,
And
plays
you
it
give
inside
these
to Fernandez.
Big
back to
teams like Man U
Ahmad,
today,
back to
chances like
Fernandez,
what
they
we've had,
pass
they'll put it
between
away.
them. And then back to Mainu. Mainu back again to Maguire, who played 72
I only
minutes,
report
Sunderland
honestly
nil,
what I
Manchester
see,
United nil.
and I've said
Shaw
many a
down
times
the
on the
left
game
side
today
of
that
the
we've been
Sunderland
playing some
penalty area.
superb
Behind him is
football, but
Dorgu.
nobody seems to listen
Plays
to
it back
that.
again to Martinez. Back to the Dane.
And we
And I
have.
am being honest,
Tried
it
to
is
get it inside,
frustrating.
but he's run back onto it and given the ball
Constantly
away
getting
to
these
Xhaka.
chances.
Onto Lefebvre.
Not
Quickly
putting
played
them
on to
Go on,
Hugh.
back in it.
Hugh
Go on,
Broby
keep going,
into
keep going,
Maguire.
keep going.
Yeah, 12
Broby
shots,
keep
4 on
going,
target.
as well.
Simple as
Hugh
that.
Broby.
Man United, 7
Straight
shots,
to
none on
Maguire.
target.
See,
And
that
our
was again.
XG's now
there.
up to
No
1.06.
energy in that pass.
Keep going,
Hugh
keep going, keep
now
going.
just
It's that
getting his breath.
final
Xhaka
bloody third, that
plays the ball out
final
to
ball,
Talby
that
on the
final
left-hand side.
jigsaw,
Talby
piece of the jigsaw.
dribbling at Mazraoui. He's got Xhaka behind him and Reinildo. Xhaka curls a first-time ball into the penalty area. Martinez hooks it away from
tough
Broby.
when you lose
Dorgu's
them,
trying
our
to get
first
away now,
two.
but it's going to run to
And
Michele.
just go back
He
to
comes
Neil's
away
comment
down
about
the right
not
side
many
of
old
midfield
English
in the
sheepdogs in
Manchester
Japan.
United half.
We
Hume
took
on
our
the
two
right.
over to Cyprus when we moved there in 2003. They were the first two old English sheepdogs in Cyprus.
23
And people
yards
would stop in the
out
cars.
on the right midfield.
Broby's crying out for
what's
the
that,
ball
a
to
lion?
get to his
And it
feet.
was
Yeah, really,
Humes
you
didn't
do
get
walk
any
lions,
power
don't
behind
you?
his pass, did he?
No. He's still
Seeing that
beating
chance
himself
there
up,
with
Trey Hume,
Robbie
about that.
Hume's pass, it was like
Great opportunity, but just going back to her
Just
through the
half hit
strike,
it.
which come back off the post. Excellent, he's got into
Just,
Broby, he's
do
just
all the hard
laid
work.
it off for him.
a really good
Unlucky not
chance
to
opens
score.
up and we
Very.
just fluff it, man.
74th
Either
minute.
And
we'll
Boomer's coming
put
on.
one of these chances away, we deserve to be in the lead, or
Right,
it'll be the cruel
Yeah.
Premier League and they'll go up and score and punish it.
Slightly surprised he didn't start the game actually, but
I think the starting lineup from Man United was surprising.
yes, it
Never mind.
probably was. No Sesko or Casemiro in the squad.
Get
And
in.
a chance here from the
Oh.
free kick.
Good
for
afternoon, Susan.
Broby leapt at
You
it,
missed a
but,
cracking match so far.
couldn't get any as for
We've
Trout
actually
couldn't
been,
get any
Hi,
direction on
Susan.
it, could he? And,
Very
No.
good.
headed away. The substitutions to be made now.
Is that Mason Mount going off? Is
It's
it?
Ahmad. Well, he's getting everyone standing around the whole stadium for Ahmad.
And Ryan, the comment from Three Star
Loved him
Reds.
here when he was
Three
here.
Star is a
And
Forest fan. Regular on our channel, but
he's got a
he's a Forest fan.
fantastic
Good lad.
reception.
Knows his football
Bumo's
as
on
well.
low now on that
And
right-hand side.
he's right.
Ronaldo's
What it
played
is,
him
you don't
quite well,
take the
hasn't he,
chances.
really?
He's kept
In the
trying to
Premier
keep
League, you get
close
punished.
to him, hasn't he? Not
And
allowed him in
we've
his
done it
spaces.
so many
Made
times
his,
this season where we
the
haven't
fade
taken the
to
chances and
Hume,
we've
right side of the
succumbed
penalty area. His
to
ball crashes into Shaw.
a
Hume
breakaway
appealed for our
goal.
ball, waved away by the
and it, you know, once you
referee.
go one or
And
two
now
down,
Shaw
you're
caught
going to
by
struggle to get back in the
Xhaka.
game
He's
most
gone
of the time.
down, clutching his shin, and Dorgu
If we can
has
just
played
be
a ball off the back of
clinical
Michele
up
for a
front
corner.
I just think
and a
Hume's-
bit more clinical
he's
in our
still
build-up
thinking
play in the
about that
final third
break. He's playing on his mind.
would
I
be
won't
lethal.
surprised if
Would
he
be
takes
absolutely
him off.
lethal. As
I
Ahmad
like that.
has
Goes
gone
to
off
East
for a
Doors coming
sub.
on.
I like that
Is
one,
it?
Colin.
No,
Colin used to be a boxer,
it's,
Gabby. His dad
Hey?
was a Jack Russell, and his mother was a
it's
poodle.
in Angulo. It's Angulo.
Oh,
who's
for
come
God's sake.
I
Colin
think
should be
he'll
on the
come
stage
his
sweeping
right
it.
for the
Yeah, I
Hume.
think you're probably right.
Yeah.
Sunderland's first change
Yeah,
is going to
big
be Nilson
chalk, sorry.
Angulo. Back from his
Jeff,
injury.
hello Jeff.
There's
Think we would have
quite a
taken this 3 years ago,
here
mid-table and Prem, double
Manchester
over the
United,
mark.
which
Other than
Fernandes
the
will
league,
take.
we'll nail
Make
Man
sure
U.
no free
Not
headers
just
from
nil
him.
Man U,
A lot of
Jeff. We've
movement
been
in
a
the
better
6-yard
team.
box as,
Would have taken.
it's
I think
whipped
we
in
would have
towards the
taken
far
this
post.
any
He
season,
lost
let alone
in the middle of a
3
group
years
of
ago.
players. He managed to
Jeff?
sort of palm it away, and
It's
then
not
it's
about
hooked
being
away
a
by
better team,
Talby,
it's
but
about
straight to Fernandes here
scoring
on the
more
left.
than the
He's
opposition.
rolled it to Shaw in the penalty area, drives it into the box.
Be good if you could
blocked
get
by,
points for being the better
Trauner,
team, wouldn't
and
it?
out to Fernandes
It
again.
would.
Though. Now Cunha
It would.
curls one in. It took
Like
a slight deflection,
style.
but it's been cleared again. And Bumo
Points
has
for
run onto it
style.
on the far side. Closed down by Talby.
That
plays
sub
it
from Man
inside
U
to
who's
Mazraoui,
just come on,
and
he's a
now
dangerous
Mainu,
player, mine.
and,
I think he scored
Mainu
against us
leaves
at
it
Old Trafford.
for Cunha.
Is it
Now
Cunha?
Shaw on the left.
Cunha, yeah,
Back to
signed him
Bruno
from Wolves,
Fernandes.
didn't they?
Finds Dorgu down the left of the penalty area.
He's a
Michele
dangerous
goes to
player.
close him down.
If there's anybody
Back
going to
to
score, be that
Fernandes.
sub that's just
Curls
come
in
on for Man U.
across.
Great
Headed away
header.
by
Great header.
Alderete. Out comes Broby
No,
to clear this,
uh,
and Bumo on his shoulder.
The
He
guy
plays it
who
back
replaced
to
Diallo was
Reinildo.
that Mbumo
Alderete
from
back
Brentford,
to Reinildo, and then Siddiqui.
and Dorgu
Reinildo
replaced
just behind
Zirkzee.
him. Siddiqui
Cunha
on the
played,
far
has
side.
been
0-0,
on the all game,
78th minute
number
now.
10 for Man
Xhaka.
United.
Angulo still waiting to come on. Xhaka
Neil
in the
says
middle.
could be a
of his
0-0
own
thriller.
half,
Yeah, if it
taking
finished
this
0-0 and you look
into
at it
the
at full
centre
time
circle.
thinking that's boring,
Now
it's been
Lefay.
far from it.
Lefay
It's been packed full
to
of action and
Siddiqui,
mostly coming
wide
from
left,
Sunderland.
just inside
Chance after
the
chance after
Manchester
chance.
United half. Talby behind him, Siddiqui onto Xhaka, back to
Yeah, you're right,
Siddiqui,
Jeff.
and back again to
We're playing a
Reinildo.
team that's already
inside
qualified for the Champions
Sunderland
League
half.
next season.
Picked up again by Siddiqui, rolled to Trey Hume. Hume.
I mean,
on the
compared to
halfway
the
line in
Forest
middle.
game,
just behind
it's
him, Mukaele.
100 times better
He
from
will play
Sunderland.
it on now to Lefay.
Yeah.
Back to Hume.
And
Hume behind
couldn't-
the gap to
couldn't
Brogan again.
agree
Straight to Martinez.
more.
Then to
Doug,
Mainu.
You're absolutely 100% correct.
Mainu
Season's target was survival.
Back to
We've
Martinez.
far
Trey
exceeded
Hume last
that.
week won the Northern Ireland Player of the
Man, you don't
Year
look
award. I think it was the
interested,
Northern
says
Ireland
Captain
Yeah,
football writers.
could be. I think
elected Trey
you
Hume
said
as
it
their
right
player
at the
of the
beginning,
year.
Cabby.
I
They
think
could be
Trey
on the
Hume's gonna
beach
come off.
themselves.
Well, here's
Because
the
they
final
qualified
being
for
made
Europe.
now,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it is
That's
no,
where
it's gonna be
they're not going to win the
Talbot.
league. They can't win the league. They're qualified for Europe. What else have we got to play for?
Well, you've got two
Talbot on his
teams
21st
that
birthday.
are content.
Comes
Sunderland are happy where they are, what they're doing,
He's done well,
and Man U
Talbot.
are
He's
happy
done
where
well
they are at the
outside.
minute.
Yeah.
I just
half
thought,
chances.
I just thought they
Durham
were
Davis
freshen
smells
things
a
up
goal
and
coming.
take
D
Trey
Hall,
Hume
a
off,
draw will do me,
put some
so
fresh
we
legs
probably
on this
deserve all
right-hand
three.
side.
Plenty of positives, yeah. I think if we did draw, it would be 3 points against ahead of Newcastle again, wouldn't
So
we?
Angulo on then.
If miracles happen, we can nick a win, and we
Two or
could
three
beat
times
Chelsea.
now, Trey Hume's picked the ball
Michael
up
says
and he's
Xhaka and Lafay
basically
Siddiqui
giving
haven't
it
scored
away,
many
hasn't he?
between them,
Yes.
penalties
I
aside.
just think
Tired,
More
tired,
needed
tired,
from midfield.
tired
Diarra
passes.
looks decent,
Yeah,
goal
he's
threat.
tired.
Put a shift in.
Yeah.
Still hoping for 3, says Gary. Angulo on.
Good.
So 0-0
But it
Poor
has been
Talbot.
an entertaining
Yeah.
0-0,
as
hasn't
we
it?
head into the last just
It
over
has. Very.
10 minutes
Very.
left to play. And the
Nice to
ball's
see
back
Angula
with
back
Sonny
from his
Lemons,
injury.
the
Yeah.
I'd
Come on,
like to
sunshine.
see.
Manchester
I'd like to
United
see
goalkeeper.
Tabi on as well.
Yeah. Talby's had a good game today, mind.
One back by
He
Sunderland.
has.
Big shout to Anna Henderson, your
back
niece.
to
Hello
Mukaele
to
on
Anna
the
Henderson.
halfway line, the centre
Back
circle.
at Andrew.
Then Reynildo.
We haven't played excellent today, says Marianne and Carl Taylor. This is again Try Hume showing why he's ain't good enough. He's played a few sloppy passes, Try Hume today. Marianne
One
Carl
back by
Taylor.
Manchester United, though.
Welcome to the
Comes
channel.
back to Mason
Steve
Mount.
Gill, passing has been very good today. It has, just
Then
at the
Maguire.
last final third, it's let us down a bit. The Matrix system, Sunderland could nick a 1-0. Hope so.
Back across here to Martinez.
Talby's done
Yeah.
well. He deserves to get a start.
Up to halfway. Plays a longer ball up through the middle. Goes
Anna,
straight to
be good for your Uncle
Ruffs.
Andrew,
and
so he can
Ruffs
listen to the
just
match.
at the edge of his penalty area. Haven't seen Angulo since the 1-0 defeat at Port Vale in the FA Cup back in March, the beginning of March. Here's Hume. Back it goes to Mukaele. And then Ruffs. Fernandez goes to close him
Shout
down.
out for We're Down
Kicks
We're
South.
down
up
south.
over the
Big
halfway
shout out to
line.
We're Down
Angulo
South.
couldn't control it, knocks it out for a Manchester United throw. In the 81st minute now, 0-0. Manchester United in black and yellow. Sunderland in their red and white stripes in the rain and the damp. This murky day, but goalless. Fernandez lifting ball over the top for Mbumo to chase between two defenders who get in front of him, and Reynildo gets the ball back to Ruffs, who's nearly caught by Dorgu, who then trips Ruffs as Ruffs went to clear.
He's injured as well.
He's injured as well. Then
Picks up
Ruffs
a
has
knock
touched
there.
his knee, caught his knee. Referee Stuart Atwell comes back. And he's tying up his shoelace, Stuart Atwell, at the moment, as Ruffs picks
Forest
himself up in
game
front of
has well and
the
truly been
referee
put to
and
bed.
walks
Great
away from
display
him.
today. So far it is, yeah.
Yeah.
The ball
David
dropped to the
Surtees
floor
bit late
by
to the party,
Mukaele
but
for
here
Ruffs.
was the penalty shout and
He's
ruled
gonna
out
kick
by
this
VAR
with-
penalty or
gonna
not.
tap it to Mukaele.
The
He's gonna
handball,
kick it. He's urging everybody
It's
to push up
Handball
field.
debatable. Foul on Talby. It's definitely
Robin
a
Ruffs.
penalty, but it won't give.
Appears to be okay.
need a smash and grab system.
Referee urging the Dutchman to get on with the game.
It would be cruel though, wouldn't it? Man U gone nick one the last minute. And you know
Okay,
what
would.
everybody's going to say.
Alvaretti. And then Mukaele
What, you
suddenly
get
makes a
feed in
dart
and score your
back.
goals, put your
The ball is
chances away.
passed out to him and passed back to Robin Ruffs out in midfield, and Bumo goes
Michael,
to close him down, but
we
Ruffs
discussed
floats
this
the
a couple of
ball
weeks
down
ago
the left
about the
wing,
drink growth.
looking for
I don't
Angulo
think
on
we'll
the
see him back
shoulder
at
of
Sunderland.
Mazraoui, and he's done really well. He's got the ball in, he's kept it in on the goal line, pulls it back to Xhaka here. Xhaka crossing, looking
Oh,
for
that's a
Broby,
penalty.
he's wrestling
It's a
away with the
penalty,
defender,
ref.
and the
Oh! You can't be joking. He's not even looking at the ball.
What is going on here, like?
He's not even
Broby
looking at the
doesn't
ball.
understand why Manchester United have been given the the free kick and not Sunderland the penalty.
Interesting to have a look at this, Mike.
Likewise arguing with the referee. They are replaying the incident. It looked to me like the
That's a
defender
foul.
was pushing into Broby and then lost his momentum and fell down of his own accord.
And, you know, you've got VAR looking at that. He's not even trying to play the ball, man. Ridiculous.
Play goes on. 84th minute, 0-0.
Football's gone for me.
It went last week, Benno, with the
I'll pull
hair.
of the hair. Yeah.
I've got to see the replay of this.
Here's
Like,
the kick. 47,033 the attendance today in the rain. As the ball comes up for McKaylee to head away onto the halfway line. And then Cunha gets it down for Mount, who swung it across to Brian Mbumo on the right wing.
it
halfway
started
inside
off
the
Man U player
Sunderland
pulling
half.
Broby all
Just
over
over
the
6
place.
minutes
Broby
left
was
of the
too
90.
strong. Broby
And he's
wasn't
put on a
going
burst
down.
of pace.
Broby retaliated.
Crosses.
Shaw
I
went
think
down.
that
Free
went
kick to
out,
Man
but,
United.
the
That's
flag
exactly
has
what
come
happened there. What I've just seen.
Yeah.
And it's staying up, and the referee's finally seen it, and it is a goal kick.
Would we expect anything else from this referee, though?
That's what it was. Shaw tried to wrestle Broby to the ground. Best of luck with that, Shaw. You're not going to get Broby down with the bulldozer.
Are we in for some late drama here?
Broby gives it a little bit back. Foul.
I mean,
0-0 at the
Ches,
There's no going around the
Some
houses
tired legs
describing
out
that,
there.
because that's exactly what happened.
Ches, one of
And the
the
ball
visitors
on
from
the right corner
Three Black and White
of
Eyes,
Sunderland's 6-yard
Newcastle lad,
box, played by McKay to
said it earlier on.
Roofs and
He has
back,
nightmares
back again
about
to the
Robbie.
goalkeeper
I mean,
and Houser.
the guy is just a
Xhaka
monster.
closed down by Cunha,
Oh, he is.
gets it to McKaylee. Now Lefay inside again to Xhaka.
The way Gary Bennett was
Xhaka
screaming
floats
there,
one
like,
up, looking for Broby's run, but it's headed straight to Hume by Martinez. Hume's got away from Mount.
Angolo.
Hume's still going, he tries a shot himself, straight at Maguire in front of him, who blocked it.
Us, cynical
As you say,
Gary.
Angulo was away on the
Never.
left, he was available. Now here is Angulo.
I think I was born
Gotta come
with a good
past
dose of
Mazraoui again,
cynicism,
and
mate.
Mbumo gets it inside to Lefay. Lefay is going to shoot, and it's gone over well wide.
Worth a goal.
0-0. Worth a shot from outside the box.
0-0, I'd be pleased with a point,
85
but
minutes
also
played,
I'd be a little bit
goalless.
frustrated how we've not won this
BBC Radio
today.
Newcastle.
Yeah.
BBC Sounds. There's a phone in. Give us a
Merson
call.
on Sky said that should have been
You know
a
the
penalty.
number, Benno, don't you?
Yeah.
Have a look back
Testing you now.
on the other one when Talby was
500
picked up,
234 6565, or you can
flung
text
around and then
on
onto the floor.
81333,
It
but
didn't
you
even
put
get looked at.
BBC at the front of your message, so you put BBC Benno I
You're
love
just
you,
like a tape,
or something
aren't
like
you?
that, you know. Or you can WhatsApp on 08000 321
Once over he was, mate.
Tomorrow afternoon, build
Brighton
up
scored
one.
3-0.
Full match commentary at
State
2
in
of
Sunderland these
Nottingham
days,
Forest versus Newcastle with Razor Ronaldo. We're in the 86th minute, and there's a
Yeah,
stoppage here
Brighton's
because
third was scored
Hume
by
is on his
Minte,
knees on the halfway line.
There's
guy
been
who
call.
fluked the goal against us.
Caught. And
Bournemouth
referee's
1-0
come
up
across.
against Fulham.
And it's now Brighton 3, Wolves 0. Brighton scored the first two in the first 5 minutes.
I can
It's
smell
now
a goal
Brighton
for
3,
Sunderland, you
Wolves
know, Rob.
0. 0-0.
Yeah.
I smelled some
It
cooking
would
and
not-
cooking
it
on
would
gas
not
mark
surprise
3.
me.
Left to play.
I said right at the beginning, I thought we might snake a win here.
Certainly would have taken the point before
We
the game.
deserve a
You
win
take a point before the
after
game. I
where
think,
we've
Could well have
played
had
today.
all three.
you know, you look over the, hopefully you look over the all 90 minutes and you're thinking,
Had chances.
And some saying you,
Is it-
Man
you
U
know,
on
if
the
it stays
beach,
the
they've
way it
hardly
is, you
really
look at it and
attacked,
2
have they?
points
Man
lost.
United, they've hardly really sort of
I think the two big
come at
opportunities
us.
for Siddiqi's
Or yet
This is-
again,
Broby's
This is the Man
chance
United from earlier in the season,
in
I
the
think.
second half. Siddiqui after 7 minutes, Broby after 63, but Lemons made two
Fernandez
good
is having a
saves.
right go at the referee.
As the ball
Some of the
drops
Sunderland
here
fans are
for
starting to leave already.
McKaylee. It's headed away from the
First
edge
line
the
of Wikipedia
Manchester
entry for
United penalty area
Stuart
by Maguire and
Atwell,
Mainu.
born
And,
6th of
Cunha's
October
trying to get it away from
1982,
McKay.
is an English referee from
Angulo.
Nuneaton, Warwickshire.
And Bumo's gone with him.
He is
Angulo's
also
sitting
currently
there
balding.
trying to shake him off, and then leaves it for Siddiqui, who plays it back behind him to Reinildo in the 88th minute now. And Troud has got himself in a bit of a pickle and lost possession. Mainu has got it. It's in the Manchester United half, but he lost the ball on the halfway line. And now Dorgu, the ball is swept
Nice to
past
see
him.
Meander
Back
getting
to
on way.
Robin Ruffs, and it's a Manchester United. I think it's Mount who's down.
Or even Isidore.
And, Troud
I tell you
And
what,
that's
Man U's had
Fernandes
the
is
benefit of the doubt to deal with these
What's he
fouls,
saying?
mind, and 50-50s and
He's,
stuff.
He's trying to say that his elbow.
Well, they've had the
he's
benefit
sort
of the nut well,
ushered
haven't they?
Angulo out of the way, moved them, and now the referee's come back, and
6 more likes to hit
trying to say
100.
that-
Thank you.
Angulo's his lower
Right
arm
elbow,
caught him on the
right
face,
elbow.
You can do it. Click the thumbs up.
and Angulo and Fernandes are
VAR
exchanging
isn't technology providing something
words.
like in cricket.
What's the
It's
referee
just
saying
another
here?
person's
It's-
opinion. The
it's
problem
been
is
watched, been looked
my
at,
opinion. Yeah, it is.
I think by
Yep.
Yeah.
VAR.
He has
just
put his
flicked him.
elbow.
He's flicked his arm out to
Yeah,
Angulo. Definitely flicked his arm into the
Mayenda's coming on.
face of Fernandes. So clearly this is being looked at, and Xhaka and Fernandes now exchanging words, and
Being
Fernandes
looked
is
at,
trying to
don't
explain
you
what
dare
happened to him.
get a sending off for that.
So I think Angulo could be in trouble here.
He could be in trouble. You know, the way the game's going and decisions which have been made, Nick, you can see, as you said, drama. This could be drama because they
Yeah.
could send him off.
Yeah, they could.
That could be a
Believe
sending
it
off,
or
that,
not.
Rob. I mean, looking at it here.
Yeah.
They could have a
Why
case of two
why
senders off in 2
Angulu's
weeks
done
for
that, I
some
do
of
not
them,
know.
Meander's coming on here.
Was it Angulo? I don't think he had any intentions of going for the ball there, and I can see this being a red.
Was substituted.
And the lads just come on.
So Eliza Meander's on, and one assumes that no further action's been taken regarding the Angulo incident.
You know, you just look at the Mayenda substitution there. You know, could we have done that 10-15 minutes before?
Well,
Earlier, sorry.
Eliza Meander, what's her name? 90th minute. Presumably they felt that flick of the arm by Angulo was, I can only say natural, I don't know. But players resumed. Here's Mainu being pushed out towards the left touchline. Finds Dorgu, lovely little
well
touch
done.
through to Mainu, and then run into the path of Cunha on the halfway line and back to Dorgu on the right. The Sunderland right, Manchester United left, and he plays the ball inside. 4 minutes added time.
Bloody hell,
Here's
4
Dorgu
minutes, I'm
into
used to
that
heaving
added
about
time
12.
now.
Yeah.
Dorgu, the ball in the air as the outstretched foot of Trauder drops for Lefay. Lefay being chased back and caught by Cunha. Just tired legs. I
Yeah,
think, with
tired
Lefay.
legs.
He's a lucky
Just
lad
didn't
not
have
getting sent off that
anything left
Sunderland
in them to
Sunderland
try
lad,
and
mind.
sprint away. And here's Mainu again on the halfway line back.
Did
to
he not even get a yellow
Maguire.
card for that?
No.
Here's Martinez inside to Mainu. Mainu pushing it on to Martinez, and then looking for Dorgu. Hooked away.
Oh, you got to
by
win it.
Mukiele straight to Martinez, and then through to Fernandes and into the penalty area to Cunha. He's tried to tee up someone here to run onto the ball. Mazraoui, and then a shot from
Corner.
outside the penalty area goes for a corner.
One or two
From
tired legs out there, Nick.
Fernandes. Yeah, there are on both teams. Cunha's down as well. He's helped up by Bruno Fernandes. It's a 6th Manchester United corner.
This is where you've got to get together and say no free headers here. You know,
So we're being
make
weak as
sure
pish.
Maguire
Set
doesn't get on
pieces,
the ball.
Sunderland like.
Second minute of the 4.
You got to
Fernandes
get tight.
It would
to
be
him,
just a
stop
Man
him
U
from
thing
heading
to
it.
score on the
Take
death,
the
wouldn't
corner.
it?
That's
It
the
would.
target.
He's
would.
making a move now. There's a lot of jostling. The ball swept in. It's in the air, and it's going to drop out at the edge of the penalty area. Cunha's trying to get past Xhaka, and then Mukiele gets the ball out, but Fernandes, it drops to him. He's got it on the left, rolls it onto Cunha, trying to come past Mukiele into the penalty area, squares the ball. Reinildo hooks it away. It'll bounce right back through here to Shaw, who plays it back to Lemons, who's out in midfield. Mayenda goes to close him down. The goalkeeper drives the ball up over the halfway line.
One of his.
And headed on by Angulo, actually, and Broby's trying to battle for it, and he comes away with the ball here, but whipping in front of him is Mount, and
Come on,
Broby
then.
goes down An advantage played by the referee for Manchester United here, out to Fernandez, who's looking for Dorgu in the penalty area on the left. He pulls the ball back, and Cunha, great save by Ruffs. Got right behind the ball. I'm sure he knew a huge amount about it.
Well
But
done.
it's going to come back to Cunha again now, and he goes down in the penalty area.
He's given a penalty.
He's given a free kick.
Gary man giving us heart attacks.
Giving
Giving a penalty.
United player.
Righty man.
Who one moment seeing
Gary's
Ruffs
giving his
save,
mum an
the
heart
next
attack.
moment
He's giving a penalty.
Well,
Not died.
so 0-0. 93rd minute. Cunha threw himself
before.
They did.
and Robin Ruffs with a free kick. If it ends 0-0 in this next minute or so, I think it's probably going to be about a fair result. Both sides have had half chances. Xhaka trying to dig.
I'm
this
happy
out.
with this
Dorgu's
point,
got
mind.
his own. He's been pulled about by
It's
Siddiqui.
better than no points, but
Free kick to Manchester United, just back inside their own half.
we've done
30 seconds
enough
left
to win the game.
of the minimum 4 minutes. And Fernandez sees the
It's
run
offside.
of Dorgu down the left of
It's
the
offside.
penalty area, and the ball goes behind for a
He's
corner.
offside. Lionel, you've got to keep up, man.
He's having a frustrating
Corner's
afternoon,
been
Gary
given.
Bennett, isn't he?
Fernandez comes down to
He
take
is.
it.
Been a lot of sighing.
All the Manchester United players, bar the goalkeeper,
Oh, it'd be
Again,
so cruel if Man U
heading
scored.
into the
concentration.
Sunderland penalty area.
No
About
free
three
others.
of them.
You stop Maguire.
Around the edge of the D. Here's Fernandez then again from the.
Come on, Jabot.
Someone's gone down. Siddiqui, I think. Siddiqui sitting on the left corner of the
Good goal, was it, Dayton?
6-yard box is hauled up by Dorgu. Stuart Atwell runs back to the edge of the area again then, and Fernandez can take this corner kick, which might well be the last action of the game. Drives in towards Mbumo as a deflection, and the ball will come back out for another corner, and that no time to take
That's
it.
it.
That's full time. Well done, lads.
That's the full-time whistle.
Well done.
from
I
Stuart
tell you what,
Atwell.
Rob, I would have took a point before the start of this game
Ends
today,
on
mine.
even 0-0, and I think
Yeah.
probably ultimately that's a fair result.
Yeah, fair result. I think a much
Yeah.
improved
No.
display by
Good
Sunderland.
performance at home.
It
So
was
we've
good.
drew with Man United at the Stadium of Light,
Bit
we've
unlucky
drew
not
with
to
Man
win it,
City
to
at
be
the
truthful.
Stadium of Light, we've drew with Arsenal at the
I think
Stadium
when you
of
look
Light.
back at the opportunities
Well done,
we've
Sunderland.
had,
Well done, lads.
obviously
That's a
Siddiqui,
hard-earned
Brody,
point.
we've got
Good
Hertrude's one which
performance.
come back off the post. But yeah,
Yeah,
you know, lots of
I'd say
positives to
points
take
better
out
than
of the game.
nothing.
Yes, I mean early doors,
We
Talby and
I think we
Siddiqui
did
both
enough
had
in
good
that
breaks.
game to
Talby
come
shot
away with
just
more
past
than
the
1 point.
right-hand post. Siddiqui a break through the
Some
middle, and
dodgy
Lummons made a very good
decisions
save.
by the referee.
Brody in the 63rd minute, again 16 yards out, swept his left-footed it, but Lemons made the
Cheers,
save.
Tony.
Trowder hit the foot of the post. Xerxes
Cheers,
headed
safe
just
yourself,
over
mate.
Cunha moments ago, shot straight at Ruffs.
Yeah, you're right, Gary.
But,
Good point.
start of
What
the second
Atwell
half, Sunderland
is-
took a little while to get back
mean,
in
how
their
he's,
stride. They showed-
Premier League
they
referee
played some
beats
very
me.
nice football in the first half.
They did
It's
indeed.
crap when he
And,
refereed us in
you
the
know,
bloody
Man
championship
United
as well.
are in good form.
Yeah.
You've got to remember that.
That
you
is
know.
a much
Yeah,
better
They're
performance
in
from
good
Sunderland
form.
today.
You know, they've secured
Yeah.
Champions League football.
Much better performance, though. Thanks everybody in the chat today.
Yeah. Cheers, Kingfisher. Cheers, Doug. Enjoy your walk, mate. I would, but it's paying down and it's cold, so I'm not even going to go and have a walk down to the coast. No chance, mate. Ref gets booed off. Yeah, sorry about all the discussion about the food, Neil, but it is what it is. Yeah, cheers, Geordie. And
Just,
yourself, mate.
Just spoke to Simon Pride on Radio Newcastle. Are going to give us a ring back.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
The opportunity, I think,
Just been having a
point
laugh
you
with
look
Simon
back
Pride
and,
there,
yeah, it's a
saying
good
Gary
point.
Bennett
I
gives a
think,
heart attack when he shouted the penalty.
but they'll most probably be cursing themselves.
The thing is with Gary
The
Bennett though,
opportunities which we
he's
had,
a Sunderland
the
fan,
ball will be one,
and
you
he
think,
commentates
the keeper's
because he
done well.
like a Sunderland
He's
fan
Like
would.
a fan,
A good
yeah.
save, Siddiqui.
It'd be like
Good
us, if we
opportunity.
were sitting there next to Barnsley, we'd be
Um,
the same.
But yes,
Yeah,
the
cheers,
positives
Bob.
are it's a clean sheet. We have
Yeah,
been
yeah. Cheers.
so it's
Thanks a lot,
conceding
everybody.
goals for
Cheers,
fun.
Bonk.
When you
Cheers,
look at the
ALS.
Forest game, that Aston Villa
Cheers,
game.
Geordie, Groundwater.
So
Have
it's
a
good
good
to
rest of the
keep a clean
weekend, you
sheet, get
too.
back to
Great
where
chat
we
about the
were
food.
at
This is
start
what
of
the channel's
season.
all about.
Yeah.
Just friendly banter. You
So,
can talk about out.
Another point. towards that
Disappointing for
50-point
Socials.
mark,
I
which is
know
still within
David
their
Graham.
reach in
Great
the two
stream,
games
says
that are
Gary
left
Hoyle.
for
Yeah.
Sunderland. The phone in to
Carrie's
come
taking
with
a
Benno.
booking for 7 p.m.
And 0800 234 6565, the number to call.
Good.
He
True
was,
that, I
he was
know.
ordering his liver onion pizza.
Had that last night.
Front of your message.
Did you?
I did.
Ah.
Whether you put
Got my
I love
kebab meat
Benno
in the
or not.
fridge.
Oh, Barnsley.
Thanks, Martin Lewis.
Barnsley, Benno commentary.
There
You're
go.
welcome.
Be-
Great
be-
watch and
And,
listen. Have a good rest of the weekend. You too.
Yeah.
James
Cheers,
just says,
Martin.
how did we not win the game? As a Man U supporter, we was SHIT. James, I think you guys are on the beach. I think you've got two teams there that are very content with where they are this season in the table. I don't think you're that bad. I just think the fact like you've just took your foot off the pedal. And because you've had a fantastic end to the season, so Champions League. Anyway, Sunderland away to Everton next Sunday after the FA Cup final.
Yeah.
I look forward to playing at Everton. I do like Everton as the club. I think the supporters are fantastic, and the
Yeah.
Sunderland will have a good day. See you later, David Graham. Kevin Lance, damn shame a couple of those attempts didn't go in. Yes, I know. I think if that was easy though, he possibly would have buried them. But this is what we need to address in the summer. We need to be more deadly up front, without a shadow of a doubt. But who's to say if we had scored, Man United might have dropped a gear and started playing. And might come back straight into it. You just don't know.
That is true.
It's a game. It's a point. I would have took a point at the beginning of. Look, I said in one of the chats I predicted we could lose 4-0 against Man U the way they've been playing and the way we have. But I just thought Sunderland stepped up today, and I thought it was a really, really good performance from the lads all over the pitch. They didn't back down second half. I just thought it was a really, really good performance.
It's what you would expect after that drubbing we got against Forest, to be honest.
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
the fans, the home fans deserved the performance after that debacle.
I know. What are you doing for the rest of the day, Rob?
Not a lot of. I might. I'm only saying might. I might do a little bit more decorating. I've got the insides of like window reveals to paint. That's all I've got left to do. So I've got 3 of those to do. So I might crack on and do them while there's no direct sunshine shining in through the windows. So
why not? And on the poll as well, out of 169 votes, 50% says win, 36% says draw, lose says 14%.
I was in the 50% bracket there because I thought we would have snuck it 1-0 or something like that, or by the odd goal. But it is where it is, mate. It is where it is.
Good point.
Good
I'm
performance.
happy.
Good point.
I'm happy, mate. And we're not playing next week, is that right? Because it's the FA Cup.
It's Everton. Yeah, it's FA Cup final next week.
Oh, it's next Sunday. We've got Everton. Saturday, FA Cup.
Ah, right. Yeah.
Just need Forest to do.
Yeah, because it's virtually a full program of Premier League next Sunday, and then the following week it's all Sunday games, isn't it? Because it's the final day.
You were at 36. Right, I will end the stream. Rob, thanks very much for your support, and you go and get some more lem sips, mate.
You're welcome, mate. You're welcome, as always.
Okay, and I'll do a little.
And I shall see thee on Monday night for our banter with the the lads from Through Black and White Eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. I do appreciate you coming on as well as always, Rob, and everybody in the chat. And I'll do like a review video later on as well. So from Rob Bounty and myself, we will catch you later. Thanks a lot, Rob.
Cheers all.
Ta-ra,
Cheers
mate.
everybody.